cancels in pressure to get around Baiken's defense.
Definitely agreed. Off the start, we're going to go for the easy backdash here, trying to establish some of that space. There you go. Being able to get that close slash really early and often, being able to lead into some of these follow-ups in.
Yeah, I like that harassing, also utilizing 2S is a very strong poke, but there is a great JD, unfortunately unable to convert off of it, but keeps this pressure going.
Oh, Yozansen is able to full connect there, pushes away, and Mr. HP with a $50 direct contribution to the match arena. Mr. HP, man, thank you.
Right as Baiken is about to lose all of her HP, there is a great link off of the 5K. Caught the backdash with the close slash, which gives you that ground bounce. Really nice stuff there from Blue Heck. All right, push to the corner. JP just trying to lock her in.
Okay, yep, finds that knockdown, is able to go through with the shatter. With the positive bonus here, is able to try and establish himself a little more. Gets the poke with a 2K. Missed the follow-up a couple times, but it's not going to matter here. Blue Heck is still going to be able to find the full confirm with the ride, the lightning, and secure a perfect on top of that.
That is a very comfortable way to start game number 1 here. An absolutely dominating performance. We have to see if Cat is going to be able to really figure out how to escape Sin's clutches, because it seemed like Sin was constantly putting her in block stun.
Yeah, definitely true. I mean, I think that's one of the toughest things here is facing off against this character who, at least for me looking forward, a character that a lot of people have widely accepted is like bottom 2, bottom 3, right? Still a character that can absolutely fight, and if this character gets buffed at all, is gonna be kind of off the rails. So I'm excited to see how that works out in the near future. But for now, is continuing to get these things done with one game already won.
Oh my god, able to get the just block in the air against the Yozansen, leaving Baiken close enough for that punish. And now all the way pushed into the corner. And look at that. Look how quickly the calorie gauge refills, right? Able to get that low and baits out the burst with the PRC.
Go off the DP as we look at dash forward, break through the wall. Positive bonus once again. Nice interrupt. Gotta find some offense off of it. Has 50 meter.
Great pick up. Immediately intercepts the Tommy pressure. Yozansen RC is going to get us a nice corner combo, but we are not going to get the hard knockdown here. We are back to neutral.
Oh, but you had to check the meter there. Blue Heck having all of that bar, whether it's reversal, super, or BRC forward, kind of has the reins to do whatever they want at that point in the round.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. Maybe a situation where Cat wanted to go for the air gun super, right, to get that hard knockdown here, but now is stuck in a very difficult place, trying to fight out of the corner, but these trades are not getting them any space.
Ball off the DP straight into the super. Opts to not go for the shadow there. I like the idea here, but Cat's still able to get the burst out.
Oh, and that JS coming through, gonna get the pickup. Tyrant Rave, it's gonna be enough to close out.
Dude, just one of the biggest things about Sin is that damage. I mean, sometimes it can be difficult to find the hit, but when you do actually find the touch, man, like I feel like a bad confirm. I'm like, oh, left some damage on the table. When Sin does like 30% of your life off of just anything.
It's all that protein he's eating.
I mean, it's got
and the grilled lizards.
Oh, dude.
Said like this in front of my grilled lizard.
Duel 1.
All right, so back into it once again.
Oh, the 5P anti-air. An unfortunate IAD-JS from Cat is going to put them into the corner once again, but there's that parry taking a chunk of damage off.
Oh, tried to find something after the tatami here. That was a great jump back from Blue Heck there, recognizing that it wasn't positive enough to continue the pressure, but a great whip punish there.
Not going to spend the meter. I think in that situation, you could have spent the meter and possibly killed, or at least gotten the hard knockdown, and now you're being sent all the way to the other coast.
Oh my god, and is able to check the feet here. Has plenty of bar though. Cat, how do you use it? BRC forward into the JD. And just a DP return from Blue Heck.
Oh, the BRC straight into the air throw. Set point now for Blue Heck. I think Cat is holding her own here, but the only issue is just the use of the spending of meter is not enough to close out these rounds.
They agreed. I mean, that's one of the things about Guilty Gear that you always have to remember. You get to break the rules when you have that half meter. You've got to utilize it. I mean, the lifeblood of this game is opening up your possibilities with that 50 bar.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, good start.
Oh, and then the JH there again. Perfect frame, just as Spitman 5000 comes through with the sub. Saying
The Solstice Bridget?
That is Solstice Bridget coming through with the +R color scheme as well. You love to see it, but going up against ZayZay, rocking Soul Bad Guy, and you know, Bridget is the worst kept secret in the top tiers, right?
Absolutely. It definitely has stopped being a secret and more everyone's shouting it from the rooftops here. People are getting a little more accepting of the fact that our yo-yo overlords are here to stay, but there is the far slash. Everyone is human behind the plus frames.
Exactly, and you know, Soul is definitely the great equalizer. Your rush down Shoto with the DP, with the massive damage, already DPing out of the pressure there, but Solstice has plenty of mirror to work with. Drops the 2H, but keeps the pressure going with the yo-yo.
Okay, that is one of the hardest things to deal with too, is that her standard pressure string has like a triple overhead in it. Like, just knowing that that's where that's going to come is so difficult to deal with. But that's a great backdash from ZayZay to already represent some pressure and get all the way to the corner.
And just harassing here with the Fafnirs. Finally, the far slash comes out, get those plus frames on deck, 2D into the OTG, and Solstice just having a hard time figuring out a gap to escape at the moment.
Oh, that was a great jump, but still 5K, even in its nerf state, is still a menace of an anti-air, and that is going to net the round on a perfect from ZayZay.
And that's just Soul Bad Guy things. I like the jump back there at round start too. The goal here is you need to like just inch your way in against Bridget, find that big hit just like that, back into the corner. This is where Soul really excels.
Absolutely. Able to find the throw as well. I love that dash up here. ZayZay continuing to just harass and gets another whiff punish.
Oh, the 6P comes out, gets that knockdown. Yo-Yo is set, gets the overhead, but the burst comes out from ZayZay. Wants to stay aggressive, but Solstice isn't having any of that.
Oh, DP safe. You have to be so ready to punish that. The throw whip comes through, but not too consequential here as we have max bar for ZayZay. Solstice has to be so careful on these next couple choices.
Oh, Return of the Killing Machine there. Not scoring the knockdown, but holding the corner position. This is so important now for Solstice to not allow ZayZay to escape. PRC tries to get the trade, but there's the mortal counter on the 5H. Still not enough.
Oh, but is just able to chip on the dash forward. Oh, just barely does enough to be able to make things work. And Solstice is going to be able to lock down the first game. ZayZay, a close one, and I'm really, really liking not only the structure of the offense, but the overall play from Zay a lot.
Absolutely, just not really abstract movement with Soul, kind of linear movement with Soul, but it's working out, right? It's just a lot of, I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna bandit bringer over your whiffed buttons, and if you block it, you're stuck in this block string now because I held onto the meter until I did it.
Dude, 10,000%. I think that the most important thing to remember Soul, just personally, is that I think this is one of those characters where simple is pretty much always best. He is so good at the things that he's good at. Overcomplicating it just kind of adds extra steps to the thing that you're already trying to abuse. I love this play from ZayZay.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. That's kind of like his archetype, right? Nice and simple rush down. Here we go, jumps in, tries to get a little cute there, running up with the plus frames, but gets DP'd out.
Solstice maybe looking like the first round with data, even though we were able to take the win here. Push through the wall, 50 meters still available, goes for the dash up, mistimes the meaty though.
Oh, 6P wanted the bandit revolver there, but unfortunately got the command grab. Still able to carry Solstice to the corner. 6P whiffs, and that's going to be a round for Solstice.
That was tough too. If there was like 1 or 2 more frames of activity on the 6P, that was going to be able to answer. Oh. Okay, already pressured into the corner here. Went for the bringer, does find the throw afterwards. ZayZay setting up that strike throw, so important to Soul.
Yeah, here we go. Tyrant Rave, gonna be a lot of damage. Nearly kills actually in that hard knockdown. This is gonna be brutal. Whoa!
Oh my god, what a block and punish.
That was like a hard call out too, just trying to go for the bandit revolver up there, but here we go. Star Platinum gonna send you through the wall.
The bar though, you have to be so careful. Goes for the DP, DP's response!
RC, absolutely. Trying to go for the burst safe route to close this out and is able to do it there. Solstice going up 2-0.
unreal play from Solstice in that entire last round. Just unbelievable. Even from the round start, goes for standing slash. That far slash is so quick that Solstice is able to whiff the far slash and then whiff punish the attempt from Zay to punish it with a jab.
Yeah, DPing your opponent's DP is one of the most disrespectful things you can do.
I respect it. That definitely has grabbing burst energy, and I'm here for it.
GBE.
Get out the GBE, dude.
But here we go, now harassing with that far slash, but Solstice is starting to catch on to it, right? Croaking out with those 2Ks. Oh, the IBFD.
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna knock down again, and it actually gets the burst out there. I do like that burst from ZayZay, but doesn't use the 50 meter to make the Grand Viper safe, but still finds the hit anyways.
Well, there's the burst out on the 5K. A little risky. Good just block. Solstice recognizing the just block, though, using the opportunity to go for the run-up throw, but mistimes the meaty.
Waking up with that 5K, so smart. Gets the punish, though. Punish from that distance. Wasn't expecting it personally. And finds the low. Normally, you see multiple overheads in that scenario. Solstice dials it back. And again, sometimes simple is best.
Yeah, now we are at set point here, but the big mortal counter on the 5H leads to a ton of damage. Pushing all the way into the corner, but the Bandit Bringer missed space. Now it's ZayZay on the back foot.
Okay. Again, same thing, just goes for the one overhead. A little too far on the DP, not able to connect.
Yeah, working with that 2K as well to check Soul. You're not allowed to press just yet. It's always my turn. Kensei kickstart my heart immediately into the super. Isn't enough to kill, but is going to get this set up afterwards. Oh, the multi-hit overhead and the baited outburst. Solstice takes it with a clean 3-0.
Definitely liking the play from Solstice. I actually really liked a lot of the things Zay was doing, though. Big fan for sure.
We don't undervalue the Matcherino. !Matcherino in the chat. Make sure to use up those codes as we jump into Water 1 versus IPH.
Okay, go for the invite hell. Not quite going to work out. Looking for the throw. That was a risky throw attempt. Ends up getting crossed out. You losing the burst.
Here we go. Nice 2H. Gonna pick up, keeping that pressure going. And the amount of pressure that Baiken can put on Zato can be pretty scary. But actually, Baiken here giving up room, allowing Water 1 the opportunity to summon Eddie and just take control of the match.
Bar active now. Went for 6P. Had to have been an execution error there. And might lose the round off of it. No way! Okay, still alive. Ooh.
All right, we're just trying to fly here in the air. Oh, and the first round ends before the lyrics even kick in. Classic Baiken theme.
I was gonna say, that's just how it can kind of go sometimes. The far slash does connect there. Double overhead, gets swept though. H continuing to put in a massive amount of work.
Yeah, Water 1 is just having a difficult time figuring out an opportunity to press. The difficult thing here is that for Zato, you either have to FD out and find a way to escape through the air, or you have to find the right opportunity to press 2P, right? Zato does not have the strongest defensive tools without Eddie out.
Yeah, and mashing 2P into a character like Baiken can be a death sentence here. And then YC into YRC into Yozansen to be able to not only represent a pretty strong mix-up, but also punish an attempt at a throw, because YRC into throw a pretty common situation. That is a nice little mix-up from ITH.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Baiken just having access to such a quick overhead like that, because like you said, right, YRC into throw is so common, but also a lot of people like to mix YRC straight into a low, right? Baiken has the luxury of being able to throw in that third option with the overhead. But now we're going to jump straight into game number 2. Let's see if Water 1 can take control of the pace of the matchup here. Really is not having an easy time getting Eddie out.
Okay, found the connect. Has to go for the backdash afterwards. A little bit of flight to stall out the time. Water 1 looking more comfortable so far as we find the 2H.
Oh, what a parry too on the 2S. 2H is going to catch the backdash, and Water 1 is getting caught by these 2Hs all day. Nice escape, and using the Ozansen as well as a hitbox just to cover your escape is so smart.
Oh no, strapped in. Oh, do it again. Same situation. It's cross up for the second time. Runs the exact same set play. It's so solid and it gets you out of the corner. Why not?
Absolutely, but here we go. Straight to the next round. Water 1 able to get the oppose out and the pickup with Frog. Ooh, I like that. The 5K into the dash cancel. Cute. Gonna break the wall with the sword. No, the wall doesn't break. Short angle.
Okay. Got the anti-air. And then waits. Maybe waits a little too long. Oh, this is trouble. Gets Kid on the counter hit. Was trying to match the 2P. Cross up comes through.
Oh,
and we
no.
find a Yozansen.
Oh, but the gold burst comes out, immediately summons the sword, and no! She gets caught trying to jump back there.
Nice 6B, no bird watching. Great block on the cross up though. 5D, the one true mix up.
Gets the pickup after the JS. Straight to the throw, tethered in. Tries to go for the low this time. Oh my god, I would freak if they picked up after that.
Oh, strapped in.
Catch the backdash there with the far slash, crosses to the other side. But Water 1 unable to escape the offense from Baiken. 2-0 currently.
Dude, a similar situation there, except this time sets up another very familiar throw situation and drift RCs upwards here. A lot of these round-ending interactions are coming off of ITH, just having crazy fingers on the pulse for when the throw seems juicy.
Yeah, it is. It is so scared for Water 1 to be able to figure out when to just have the opportunity to press a button. The moment that they get locked down in the Escabari, tethered to Baiken, it feels like it all just crumbles away.
Dude, the seatbelt is unbelievable for certain characters to have to deal with, dude.
Here we go, jumping right into the next one. Could possibly be the last one.
Oh, with round start Frog connecting, and look at this damage. Yeah, I mean, chances are looking as good as they ever have. Half the life gone on one interaction, and Water 1 wins the round start, the pseudo round start with 2S.
Yeah, but there's the burst, and we've seen plenty of comebacks here. It's not going to happen this time, though. Gets chipped out with a perfect off the leap. All right. Knockdown here with the Frog, pushed into the corner. This is the kind of momentum that Water 1 needs. As Zato controlling the pace of the match is incredibly important, but now we're back to neutral after the wall break.
Over, is able to find the 2P, and Eddie was already ready to be able to go in afterwards. ITH finding a sweep with 50 meter, but couldn't get anything for it. Here's the second opportunity, and we're going to go into mix. The YRC there from Water.
2K2D. Keep him locked down in the corner. Break the law underneath the super. Where are you swinging?
Oh my god, nothing personal. Good god.
And Water 1 answering back with a dominating game there, bringing it back now 2-1. But still, this is a tall mountain to climb. Has to make that reverse 3-0.
Wow. Two quick ones on the way back here. Water 1 incredibly dominant. You know, sometimes it's not just the first game that's data. Water 1 gonna try and run this one back.
I mean, you know, as a Zato player, every match is data, right?
Man.
They need time to cook sometimes. This character is difficult.
Duel 1.
Oh god, the far slash there right at round start.
Get out, nice backdash. Chips in the night there. Eddie's almost able to get the connection here, but after the gold burst, ITH has infinite freedom for mix.
What a beautiful staircase combo there as well, nearly taking out Water 1. And there's the overhead immediately into the fast RC. Set point just like that.
This character, so I thought Marvel was on Fridays, dude. Baiken has so many options. Oh my god. Finds the overhead with the late Yozansen.
All right, pushed into the corner. Oh no, not the counter hit. Hold up, are you dead? Yeah, you are. No, the burst last second.
Just barely gets the connection here, finds a knockdown, invite held to extend. We're gonna go for the sword, resume pressure here.
Oh, sets up the opposer, tries to go for the air throw, but that is going to spell doom, and ITH is going to take it 3-1.
That's one of those ones you got to respect. The shooter's got to shoot. If that air throw lands, then Water 1 is in a command roll and can get a pretty good strike throw game rolling and can cash out into pretty okay damage depending on the starter here. Ram, though.
Look at that. You can't even throw out the heavy stunnage in neutral just because of that 5H available to Ram. Kensei trying to keep that space just outside of the 5H range, but runs right into some buttons here and is stuck in the corner.
Okay, able to get first there. Didn't quite have 50 meters though, so couldn't rep the stun edge like he normally would in that situation.
Oh, and I love that. The 5P there just to check Kai, not allowing Kensei to escape the corner. I really like the options that we're seeing here from Akeno to keep Kensei locked down, but there's that DP out of the corner here, and now we're back to neutral. Not for long, though.
A very smart spending of the burst as well. Spending your burst there just to secure the round 100%. Knowing that you will have 2 rounds left to build it up at worst, I think is a great decision here. And trying to press on +4, that is not the best decision.
DP straight through the corner here, back to neutral, trying to go for that bar slash. Is able to score the counter hit. RC, we want the full carry, but it's not going to be enough to kill.
Still with positive bonus racking up. Gonna be able to threaten here soon, but instead takes the long run. That is absolutely the Kai special.
That's vintage Kai now.
My God.
Oh, but look at the launch on that there. Gets great corner carry, but goes for the reset into the throw. Now you're locked down with the swords.
Oh, and the close slash afterwards here. Doesn't matter how cute your mix was. Nice run up throw. Blast them with the lasers, dude.
Dr. Octagonopus, man. Chat's not old enough to know that one.
Only I got that one. Good God.
Well, that is up 1-0 for Akeno now with a pretty back and forth game. That's what you like to see, though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's one of the craziest things to me when I think about Ram is her having the 2 types of supers. She has the 2 supers, dude. She has Mortabato for being able to blow you through the wall and short confirms, and then the laser for the long one. She just actually has an option for almost everything.
2 of the best supers in the game. Here we go, just trying to space out with the fireball. I like the backdashes there from Kensei as well, just to try and force Ram to whiff, but not going for any whiff punishes.
Everyone in chat upset that they recognize that reference. Very good. You're as mad as I am. Goes for the 2S. Gets the whiff punish, though. Is going to be able to get the sword explosion as well. This is a huge confirm. It's going to turn into a shatter and a safe jump.
Yeah, this gamma ray doing so much damage, too, on the wall. Nice backdash there into the 2K2D. Now needs to ride this momentum. No RC on the throw, though. Has 100 meter. Needs to spend some of it.
You smell what I smell? No, instead it's going to be Ride the Lightning. I was going to say maybe Dragon Install, but unfortunately... Wait. 5K, absolutely.
Oh, God. So tense with the 2D sticking out the leg there. He's going to be able to take the round. We saved it. We saved it.
Oh, my God. That was a little scary, but, you know, works out. Trying to stick out people's elbow there. 6P can be pretty decent, but heavy stunnage is losing consistently every single time it gets stuck out.
You cannot do that in neutral against Ram in this matchup. You just can't. Even off of a counter hit like that, Ram will recognize it and just mash on heavy slash. Goes into the corner. Oh, a little too far away from the 2H.
Was able to rep the double overhead, finds the 6P, not enough to shatter the wall, but this one certainly will be, and maybe enough to shatter Kai, but no, he's gonna have a little bit of life left.
Has to be careful about Chipp, though. Gonna have to FD on these blocks, but gets a nice stun dipper straight in. Oh, God.
Dude, you have 50 meter, let it rip. I actually really like that decision. Choose a quick burst option to be able to try and close the round. Bring it now 1 round apiece.
Gets the 5K, pushing all the way to the wall with the 6H. Love the staggered pressure that we're seeing here from Kensei. Very safe pressure as well.
Oh my God, the turnaround JS has to go for the RC to continue the combo here. Is going to be able to stick to the wall though, and now this pixel of life.
I think a DP might have actually killed there. But no, okay. I was about to say, don't let it happen, please.
anything but that, dude. There's no character, no player that I would wish that on. You can't let that happen.
Yeah, but 2P God button poking out, and we are able to tie this up 1-1 in a competitive matchup.
Dude, honestly and truly, when I think about everything that happened in that last match, it really gets summarized down to one thing. Man, Kai's 5K. That button is so good, so active, and was used in not only neutral, but winning out just BD situations so much.
Always has been good. That in 2D. I like the little 2P poke there as well. Just a nice check. Does it again there. Stop Akeno from starting offense.
Okay. Be a ton of damage here. Buffered the Mortal Bottle in advance, and I don't even really care if they stick to the wall.
Oh, goes for the empty low this time. And we are just going to spend this mirror to keep you locked down.
I mean, why not? Risk gauge continues to build here, but there's the turnaround throw.
What a throw.
OTGM with Dragon Install. It's time. Do it.
No, doesn't want to do it. Isn't a man of the people, but does get the sacred edge to close out the round.
I mean, that's the winning play, so good call. I need to know the exact, like, the get your tournament stats on losing rounds with Dragon Install. We'll figure that out later.
It's more than win, I'll tell you that.
Definitely not great here as we get that pressure into the corner here. Goes to the double backdash and gets immediately chased down for it.
Oh, able to hit with the 2S here. Still holding on to this corner position. There's the throw. Not looking too good for Kensei, but actually tries to bait out the DP, but the DP was too big.
Burst is available. Absolutely! Spaces out perfectly.
Oh my god, back to neutral here. Kensei still doesn't have any meter, but does have positive bonus. Has to stay alive here.
Oh, I don't even think that fireball was going to hit. I think that was a waste of meter, actually. And shimmy back and forth. Who died? Oh, Kai wins it. On the trade, Kai is able to come out on top.
You know Ram does a lot of damage when Kai has a nice little chunk of health left, and both of us are like, wait, who died?
No, I saw that trade and was like, oh, no.
Oh, no, Kai exploded.
I feel like I've seen characters with more health die in more inconvenient situations than that. So at this point, I'll put nothing past it.
Duel 1.
Here we go. Jumping into what could be the last round. Classic vintage run-up throw. Goes for the OTG with the 5K as well. Had to burst there. That is Kai's highest damage starter.
Great answer. Is able to go with the sword pressure. Gets the burst out. I like this momentum burst here. Try and keep it even. As long as you're keeping pace with your opponent's spending burst, I think it's good to be aggressive with it with the PRC. Huge punish.
Oh, it's the wall slump here, though. Tries to go for the low. And there it is. That is going to be a round. A dominating round as well.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, nice 6P. Gets the throw as well. Okay, just for the OTG and keeps the pressure rolling here. Gonna get shattered through the wall. Not even gonna get burst. There's no way, right?
Okay, no. If the risk was any higher, then yes. But the backdash is going to catch, and Akeno securing game number 4 there with a perfect.
Dude, that's the second round in a row where we have to be like, there's no way, right? Oh my god.
It's just Ram things, right? But now we have our first game 5 of the night. Is that Avatar Kenshin? I saw that Kenshin avatar. Here we go, jumping straight into the final game.
Duel 1.
Round start is very important here, and we're going to actually get a trade there. Kensei trying to go for the 2S.
Look for the anti-air 5K there instead. Is able to find the 5S just as good, if not better. We're going to send through the wall again with the super to set up pressure afterwards.
So much damage, Proxy. My god. This is such an uphill climb now. Look at the meter. Kensei doesn't even have 50 meter yet. Akeno about to sit on 100.
PRC to get aggressive. RC's forward to keep the pressure all the way to the wall here and pokes him out before he's able to press after the sword.
Oh no, but getting a little too antsy there, poking out with some short range buttons, and Ram just has the superior range, able to close out the round. Now it's set point.
Back range punch again.
Hanging back here, trying to mix up the game, but the moment that we go for the IAD, the 5P anti-air catches.
Oh, dash up 6P once again. Oh, but backdash into throw.
Oh, empty. Faked out the JH there. PRC to try and save themselves after the missed throw attempt, but is still going to get caught. This is so scary now. A lot of just FD breaking, trying to find a way in, score a hit, a knockdown, or anything, but that is going to be it. Akeno takes it 3-2.
Dude, in those last couple rounds, we started to see Kai throw a little more of the
We get the testament mirror here, the white versus the black. Here we go. Sending out. Already, Idom is playing this zoning game here, trying to control the neutral game.
That's a great answer to the attempt at the fireball here. Really like the trade outs. Idom falling way behind on the fireball game.
This is such a bizarre mirror match, right? And again, it just follows through with the fact that a lot of Guilty Gear characters have a hard time dealing with their own tools. You saw that Idom was trying to sit back and throw out these fireballs, right? But you can get hit by the Arbiter signs if you're getting a little too lax with it. And the burst is going to come out. But it's going to get beat out by the Succubi Super.
Oh, and then is able to go straight in with the low, just a bite out of the feet.
Testament theme too. Gets the OTG, puts the Stain State back on. Now you're stuck in the corner, but a beautiful backdash from Tsund, able to escape.
Trades come out. Is already matching the 2P there to try and punish the attempt at the teleport there. Good read from Idom, or maybe just option coverage.
Look at this, both of them just trying to play this neutral. Nice teleport there from Idom. Spends 50 bar. Should be able to close this out with the super. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Yeah, it's gonna be able to go for a little bit of an extra follow-up as well. Didn't even need it though. Idom is gonna be able to completely lock down the first game after falling way behind in round 1.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody that likes playing mirror matches in Guilty Gear.
I feel like other than like, there's not many characters where the mirror match is fun. Like, mirror matches are tough.
I don't know, Slayer mirror matches are fun.
Hey, that's why I said it's not 0.
There's no Oki in that. It doesn't even exist.
So I'm backdashing, and the opponent is just yes.
Oh, here we go, trying to go for the overhead Arbiter sign. This time the Arbiter sign actually gets stuffed out by the Grave Reaper. Again, it's just Grave Reaper after Grave Reaper, straight into the Unholy Diver. The Clash is going to come out in Idom's favor.
Okay, is able to break through the wall there. Plenty of meter now. Goes for the BRC forward to try and be aggressive. I like that, knowing you have the positive bonus behind you, and that is going to be the kill. No opportunity to even burst in that sequence.
No, not at all. The Succubi coming through, and Idom is trying to get an early 2-0 lead. Doing a really good job just maneuvering around the Unholy Divers as well. There's the block. Stain State is on. Soon. Just really can't get anything started.
Yeah, I mean, ever since Idom has had like a better read of the fireball game and the kind of pattern that Tsund is going to go for, it's just not been working out here. Idom continues to win out, catches the backdash with the upwards fireball.
Can we talk about a little bit earlier, one of those earlier box things though, how Idom pulled in Tsund with the 2H on block and then teleported behind him? That was kind of nutty. And now Tsund has an opportunity here. There's the 6P, able to get a 6H as well, but can we close out the round?
Okay, is able to push through the wall here. Look at the meter for Idom though. BRC's forward, has another one.
Oh, and the Arbiter sign coming from down south there. Gonna put Idom up 2-0.
The deep south jobber.
The deep south.
2 games straight.
I mean, it is fair. Testament is kind of rocking that Southern Gothic look, right?
Hey, you know, it's fitting enough.
With the top hat.
So
now, once again,
Potential 3-0 for Idom here. This is a scary situation, and a lot of adjustments need to be made in a hurry. And some of them are odd, like that situation. They both have the same brain cell, push the same button. Idom is a frame faster.
Oh, and is able to get the upwards Reaper combo as well, forcing the burst out of Tsund, but still immediately jumps right back in with the pressure. Trying to just find a way in. Dashes in with the 2K 2D.
Dude, like, the gaps are so sparse, and a lot of them are like traps from Idom. Like, he's intentionally leaving some of these gaps in situations where he knows he can use one of the best 6Ps in the game to stop whatever option you go for.
Oh, but there's actually a nice 2K from Tsund to stop the 6H. That's what we need to see more of, right? Finding the right opportunities to challenge the button presses from Idom. Again, Tsund kind of in a good roll this round here. Gonna end it with the super, absolutely.
Much better situation here for sure, as we almost take the kill. Not quite enough, though. Idom has gone for BRC almost always here. Instead, he wakes up with the super, but that's going to be a block. Great on the safe jump, Idom. I mean, you haven't seen it yet, you got to test them.
Yeah, right. Let them know that it's an option here. Tsund is absolutely ready for it. See if Tsund can keep this up, though, is once again put into the blender of all of these different zoning options. Porting out, tries to dash up the 6P. Aggressive first, stay in the corner. Oh, the PRC, fast PRC straight into the 6P. Nowhere to run for Tsund now, but one big IAD. Thought they were able to get out, but is forced to spend their burst to stay alive.
Good burst, so 2K2D isn't enough. No, has to get one more touch. Anything, though. Looked for the charge dust, but instead is going to go for the RC forward for the 2K Prime. Appreciate you. If this is the same ITH from before, it was very fun to get to watch you play earlier. I hope we get to see more of you in the bracket.
Yeah, shouts to Liam is here as well, coming through with the raid. Hope your stream went well and welcome. But it is going to be Faust here. Skull is, of course, rocking Faust up against Goldlewis. This is an interesting matchup here. Of course, Faust is pretty solid zoning character, but you have to look out for the range that those Behemoth Typhoons have.
Oh, and being able to try and go for the turn steals here. I feel like for a lot of characters, Goldlewis is just a huge knowledge check because of knowing where the block strings are real, where he's plus, and where he's just ripping your turn out of your cold dead hands, right?
Yeah. He's going to go straight for the burn it down here. Pulling you in. If I can't get to you, I'm going to make you come to me.
Look at the meter here. Skull's done a great job of holding up a ton of meter. Has to spend some of it at some point, though.
Good job blocking here, but is still stuck in the corner. BRC tries to go for the low, but wasn't quick enough. JD escaped the corner. RC, you're dead.
Should be just enough. No, a pixel of life left. Does get the poke. And now is able to contest and actually win the trumpet, but the jump, dude, all these jumping normals from Goldlewis, so strong for sniping out in these trade situations.
Yeah, Jumpy is absolutely an incredible tool here, but so is this Afro. Skull actually going for the low there. I like that a lot. Of course, whenever the Afro is on you, you are expecting that overhead.
Backdash there, and look at the son, the child.
He didn't do anything. He walked right up to gold. Oh, there he comes.
Yes, sir. He said, you thought. Tried to go for the poke, not going to work out. 100 ton comes through to keep him locked down. The double overhead does connect. And now, yep, let it rain. I love this Mario Party at its best.
Yo, just trying to get that fire on. Finally does. And see, Big Booty Man was able to get the JP, but could not aggress because of the Afro being on fire, allowing Skull to take the round.
Oh, and that knockdown really quick here. Tap Dust comes through, is able to get the confirm there with the 6P.
Oh, and that Kara straight into item cost. Very nice. But the Afro extending the hurt box, getting hit by the bomb.
The Afro again, great teleport to reposition here, but wins the day immediately with the Behemoth.
Letting the Behemoth rip again, too. Has plenty of time to block the homies coming through. Here we go. Burn it down once again. forcing the mix-up with Burn It Down. I love the tech that we're seeing from Goldlewis players with that, and just all of these overhead behemoths. Too much for Skull to handle.
And again, a lot of these matchups comes down to knowing when it is okay to mash, because there are some of those block strings that they go for with off of these dash cancels where they are leaving gaps that are too big. You cannot let them have those. I know that the prospect of mashing against Goldlewis and catching a bonk on the head from the coffin is terrifying, but you got to do your homework. You cannot let him get away with these for free.
Yeah, once you come up against a Goldlewis player who knows how to consistently Kara Behemoth, it feels impossible to escape. But right now, Skull is doing the perfect thing. Don't even let them get started. Set down in the corner. The bomb bag is going to land.
Okay, try to go for the empty low. That's a great block from Big Booty Man. He said, I got to protect that thing.
But the JD is the moneymaker here. Great whip punish as well.
BRC, wire season response, very smart. Do not let the pressure get started, like you said.
Right underneath the 6H, but we pull up the Skyfish, pisses off Mini Faust.
He shot him. Yeah, I'd be mad. Chuck it out, sets up for the trumpet here, does get the connection on the trumpet. It doesn't even interrupt the pressure here. Big Booty Man completely avoids all of it.
Oh, and the 6H anti-air. Skull actually had the meter to possibly cancel and win that, but that's all right. We do get the mix, and that is going to close out the round.
Skull has gotten every trumpet, by the way, 100 for 100.
Like,
and now that I say that, immediately loses out on this one here. Is able to get control of it here. Big Booty Man, half the life gone. And Skull said, I'm here for it. Got to keep the percentage high.
And Mini Faust is out. Big Booty Man trying to jump over it, but Mini Faust decides to walk away. There it is, still locked down. Banana Peel is out, has to be careful, about to push himself back into it. But he's able to block. Look at this wrist gauge.
Oh my god, and just the items, not only the items he's pulling, but the order of these items is ridiculous here. Big Booty Man in a lot of situations hasn't had an option to fight out of this.
I know, I mean, Goldlewis is really only, like, strong poke option up close is that 2P, right, to escape. And Faust can just harass you from so far away.
Like, look at the timing of these items. Wakes up with it.
Oh, he punches the afro right off his head, but Mini Faust, Mr. President, get down.
Oh my god, he saves it in the end. Dude, like, that was the perfect example. Big Booty Man sees a gap in the pressure, immediately goes for the pineapple, lets it out to try and let that control the space and get him out of the corner. The item that's already in the air is the 100-ton anvil. Like, what can you do when the RNG is perfectly stacked against you?
Just don't go to a casino, Big Booty Man.
Dude, or maybe Skull should just go. Like, oh my god.
Better go to Evo.
Dude, when Skull is playing this well and getting good luck, I'm not sure what you do about it.
All these Mini Faust tosses. I've never seen Mini Faust come out so consistently.
I'm telling you. It's the overhead again. The bomb is there. We're gonna get a bombo. Yes, we are. Look at the damage.
Oh, into the super too.
Oh my god, there's nothing better than a bombo on a Monday night here. Push him through the wall, still alive, but we have pressure.
Burn it down. Trying to get it set up to establish some kind of pressure. Is going to be able to combo off of it as well. That's a clean, that's half of your life. Just like that, it is evened up. That's unbelievable.
That's the power Goldlewis. Shoot him up. The 30-hit combo, my favorite combo.
Oh, we go for the 2P. Gets the fast RC into the low behemoth and is able to take back the round. Oh, I love the 6H idea there on the item toss.
It's the scariest normal in the game, I think.
It's so slow, but when you get hit, good God, you get hit.
His meteors comes a little too close though. Is able to get some pressure off of it here. Swings the behemoth out of pressure. He's using his reversal now.
Great backdash. Nice. Tries to go for the cross up there. YRC comes out. Burst immediately into the drone. I like that option a lot. But the drone goes away right when Goldlewis gets hit.
Well, no pressure up with behemoths here. There we go. Amazing press. And he gets Mini Faust again into meteors. What is happening, Jobber?
Oh, but here, still stuck in this dangerous position. You have to FD, is actually going to spend the burst, tries to dive kick over the gun, but is too far away.
Big Booty Man goes for the percentage play, pulls the gun. Skull actually, I think, knew it was coming and tried to dive kick over, but just picks a bad angle there. Didn't quite jump high enough.
Oh, this is a very entertaining match, Roxy.
This is my favorite brand of Strive.
Just absolute mayhem, unhinged.
Absolutely. I mean, Skull is playing super good and is getting great RNG. Big Booty Man is doing his best to navigate the Mario Party minigame as well as play footsies against an amazing character in Faust.
Yeah, but I mean, if Skull isn't careful, Big Booty Man is about to put him inside the coffin here. Oh, tries to go for the 2H, but that JD is so good at jumping in on Faust.
Ooh, that second jump was so smart. Gets the trade out there, and rare footage of Faust actually profiting from getting hit there. I think getting hit by the back actually put him in a better position.
And again, we are going to burn it down. I love that Big Booty Man is using that as a way to just, you know, circumvent neutral, saying, all right, you were forced to block my Behemoth Typhoons now, and is really close to taking the round for it.
Oh, gets the burst out of him there. Finds the command, though. This all of a sudden is a winnable round here. You've got to be so careful. There's the mix.
Oh my god. Down with the system. You are not blocking. And now we're at step point.
It's way scarier with the Afro. I love that they're like fully animated and keep them through the cinematics, by the way.
Ooh, the IBFD there on the 2H.
Bought yourself a lot of room. Yeah, bought yourself a ton of room on that one.
Oh, that is an unfortunate trade, but Faust can duck underneath that cross-up. You are blocking this time, right? Okay, thank God.
Okay, he's going to set up there with the Afro. Went for the triple low off of that.
Sending out the bomb there. Afro is on fire, meaning Guard Crush is coming, but the bomb is in the way, not allowing Skull to get some offense. The items giveth and they taketh away, Proxy.
That's a great whiff punish, though. Dashes up. Little potassium. Not going to help too much. It has to burst.
Oh my god. There's the PRC able to get the 5K and the pickup, but the burst comes out. Burn it down once again. You have to block this last mix, possibly.
Mini Faust. Interrupts it completely. Hammer has 2 hits. Tries to go for the poke a little too far. He gets Mini Faust again.
Oh no, he just gets a banana. That's not what you want. Oh, you have to FD. Mix. Actually mixes. Gets the pickup and has the meter. Proxy, he's going to stay alive.
Oh my god. No, he's not dead. Oh, the OTG is just enough, dude.
That is a big man. That is a big man with big guts.
Oh my god.
Yo, this is pools.
Jumps over. No, you're cornered. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is like potentially set ending here.
Oh, he is swinging. My man is swinging that thing. Gets the counter hit bar slash. Guarantees a Behemoth Typhoon. RC's forward wants more damage. He's not done yet.
It's not enough, though. He's going to get back on his feet. One more opportunity here for Skull. Gotta make it count. Jumps over. Gets the punish. This is huge.
That's 50 meter. Goes right in. Gonna avoid the bomb. And you have him in the corner for the mix-up. Oh, man. Doesn't go for anything. But here we go. Reversal super. Not gonna work.
Fully blocked. Look at the health bar, though. Chipp, anything will do it, and we wake up with a throw from Big Booty Man. These are definitely 2 characters.
I like this Eno color. Oh, but JJ immediately going to knock down Eno, put her in the corner. There's the 6P. Where are you going?
Oh, yeah, having a little bit of trouble here into the corner. Is gonna go straight into the super. Finds it early. To be able to set up for that potential win condition here, as we see from Chipp so often, but there's the gold burst in response.
Oh, but is able to get the overhead here, forces the burst out of JJ. I like the patience that we're seeing here, trying to play a bit more of a whiff punish Chipp, but is going to get caught by the stroke the big tree. And now you're about to be on your back, but no, a little too far away, straight to the DPs.
Got the 5K, dash back across. Delaying these records here and is able to find the PRC and the throw. Dude, what a great follow-up.
I hate this character, Prox.
Really? I don't mind it. I love
Axel,
watching
bro.
it, if that helps.
Oh, but here we go. Oh, misses though the vertical chemical love, or the horizontal chemical love. Excuse me, wrong game.
Not gonna matter
Able to get the wall slump.
too much. Yeah, once we get into this slump situation here, is able to spend the RC, gets that hit once again, and the 5 key just to push through the wall.
Oh, 6P there at round start, immediately into the stroke, gonna win out on that trade here. Now has JJ locked in the corner, but not for long. That burst immediately comes out.
Couple good follow-ups here. Goes for the ACL. Super actually might just be enough. It's gonna be close, but not enough. JJNews.
There's no health in that health bar.
Oh my god. And Eno agrees. Little drop kick action there to be able to close it out there. Tensorial gonna take the first game.
Yeah, very nice there to be able to close it out, especially because of how clean JJ was looking right at the very start. But Tensorial did not allow that to shake them and took control of the match pretty quickly. All right, here we go, jumping straight into the next one. I like that screen name, Fortnite.
Duel 1.
You like Fortnite?
I don't like Fortnite.
I do. I do. Come on, man.
They put Eno in Fortnite, maybe. Here
That's
we
the
go.
spirit.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, trying to find the sweep, not going to work out here as Chipp is able to quickly reposition. And maybe a little too much patience there from JJNews. All of this is coming off of him kind of letting off the gas on a knockdown.
Yeah, now it's just starting to get mixed. High lows getting mixed here by Tensorial. Gonna be able to take the round as well. Pretty clean. Oh, but there we go. Nice jumping. Gets a beautiful conversion off of it as well, pushing Tensorial into the corner. But that IBFD able to escape with the extra room.
All this coming off the psychic pressure as well. Look at the amount of life taken off of it here. I know that it's Chipp, but dude, Eno can find so much damage on the right starters.
Oh, there we go. Immediately with the RC, not able to bait out the burst though, but sitting comfortable with some meter, and JJNews immediately threw his away. A Hail Mary attempt there with the IAD, and now Tensorial is up 2-0.
Yeah, and these are quick games, fast and furious, as is expected here in the Eno versus Chipp matchup here. Really, both these characters can do such high damage, such high mix-up. First touch almost always, I feel like, decides the round.
I mean, for sure here, but Tensorial, even when they get hit by these kind of Hail Mary blows or these random hits into 2K2D, they're doing a really good job at escaping from JJNews' pressure. And I wonder if that's because JJ is being a little too hesitant, right, on the offense. Maybe a little too lax, giving Tensorial a little too much room to breathe here.
That's what I was saying in that last round is found a knockdown and then just kind of chilled. And it wasn't like one of those things where it's like you missed the input on your dash. Like, it was like a conscious decision to back off.
Yeah, but now we need to turn up the pressure here. And Tensorial has been so consistent already with these IBFDs. I don't even know if you can really keep that pressure up if you're constantly getting pushed out so far.
Okay, found it again. Try to go for the throw there. PRC in response. Little 5K drains a ton of meter off the FDs and positions well enough to be able to still get the punish after the psychic pressure out.
I love the use of 2S as well from Tensorial. Tries to stroke in, but the whip is going to get punished here immediately with the Fortissimo reversal. And even with the OTG, it's not enough to kill.
And at the HCL after also, but still is able to close it out with that last little poke. And now 1 round remaining.
And the IBFD, they just have it. They're different, Proxy.
That's a punish. Super is a whiff. This is going to be huge damage and a huge turnaround on this match.
Oh, and I love it, trying to go for the cross up there, putting JJNews into the corner, gets the overhead, has the meter for Super as well, but opts to go for a reset instead, wants to make sure the next hit is going to kill.
Dude, and that is so smart to go for. Resetting your pressure, dropping your combo on purpose even sometimes, to make sure that you can guarantee the kill without having to return to neutral. That you want to fight her, you just can't.
Absolutely. Here we go, round start. Once again, Idom is going to get whiff punish there, trying to go for a 2K, but R/Slash just wins out.
Umisho is able to find the connection there, and the burst comes out. Actually, huge opportunity for Idom here.
Oh, I love that jump in too. JHJD gonna get the super, and that is a clean round there.
Yeah, so much better from Idom there. SQ just one little miscue, and Idom is able to take control off of it. SQ, though, obviously a player that is quick to adapt, already has found the touch, has already brought it to the corner now.
Good job, though. Just the jump straight into the IAD, escape from the corner, and now start putting on the pressure. Has to watch out for the option of a super, though, from SQ.
Air confirmed, goes away with the 6P once again. Oh, super in response. Look at the life.
It's just whittling down here. What a clean jump in, though. SQ about to build up that meter, is going to spend it to keep the pressure on, and the 2K immediately into the tick throw. Off here. Idom needs to figure out how to lock down the neutral, not allow SQ to have room to maneuver.
Okay. First there to try and escape. Gets the Stain State activation. 6P, Mortabato doesn't care.
And what do we say? You have to watch out whenever Ram has that 50 meter. You're just going to lose a bunch of your health immediately.
Best super.
Alright, sends out the Unholy Diver. These air pokes here with the JS's from SQ are so beautiful, but Idom turning up the aggression with the jump in JH.
Goldlewis by just a hair and gets the whiff punish into the Arbiter sign. Idom with a very strong answer back here, tying the set 1-1.
Yeah, it was able to slow things down, right? And that's kind of how Testament wants to play. Wants to be able to slow down the matchup, force the opponent to approach in a way that is pretty predictable so that Idom can capitalize on it.
That's Testament Howard to you.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my god, what a round start there to get the burst out. Smart from SQ to react early and go for the burst, though.
Nice backdash there, just trying to stay out of the 2K2D range. But as I say that, Idom is able to land it. Gets the OTG. PRC able to catch with the close slash anti-air as well. Still not enough to kill because they didn't have the meter. But we are in a one-touch situation.
Oh, no, dude, knowing that was good enough. And it's crazy that Idom was repping 6P so often there. SQ still able to try and be aggressive about it.
Oh, trying to go for that 6P. There we go, using the Stain State explosion to get some pressure started, but immediately backing up as well. Just trying to be unpredictable with the offense, and I love the counter poke game and the whiff punishes we're seeing from Idom. What a teleport as well, immediately on reaction of the sword toss.
Okay, that fireball just barely was able to connect. Too much else to go. Goes to the backdash here. Danger coming up here just because of how much Idom is trying to respace himself.
Yeah, but now is spaced into the corner here. Beautiful poke out. No burst to save SQ either. Idom is going to get full control right now. Tries to bait out a super with the empty jump into nothing. Patience. RC forward. Nice. Not going for the button press. Recognizing that you're not going to win out in that situation. But the reset with the dash.
Overhead dealt with. He's able to go for the jump out. JP into a 6P. What an answer from Idom there. SQ tries to go for the very standard option of going for the JPs to stop that air approach from Idom, or rather the air reset from Idom. And Idom, cool and collected, lands, reassess. 6P beats most of the options that come after that JP attempt. So just a great percentage play.
I'm telling you, that's the best 6P in the game.
I don't think there's a lot of people that would argue with you. Testament 6P is Very, very good. In a game with a lot of unbelievably strong 6P.
Just wait till I put Slayer in.
Man.
Knee-high invincibility.
Dude, I'm not sure when I missed it, by the way, but a $50 direct contribution to the match arena from Skeptum.
Wow, thank you so much, Skeptum, for the support, putting us well over $100. And thank you to everyone who has donated and used the codes.
It's $140 so far in this match arena. It's all thanks to y'all, man. Thank you so, so much.
But this might be a blink and you miss it round here. SQ with the windshield wiper, sending Idom straight into the next round.
Okay. It's always unfortunate to hit a heavy button counter hit and not get much for it here. SQ goes for the Rekkas, but doesn't get too much reward from it, surprisingly.
You know, especially after that blow counter on the 5H. Idom able to use that opportunity to their advantage here. Back into this neutral game, just trying to poke. Great spacing though from SQ with these backdashes to avoid the quick 2Ks. Oh, trade. Still unable to pick up. Oh, BRC into the JK, and because of the slowdown of the RC, SQ is going to get a full pickup into the Gamma Ray. Are you still alive?
No. Oh my god. Idom has meter.
Oh,
Picks up with the super, has the RC, tries to go for the cross up. The trade comes through. Such a smart press from SQ. They're recognizing the gap and knowing anything will do it.
And we have a game 5. This is not even a top 8 qualifier, Proxy. This is to get into the top 8 qualifier.
Like, dude, the quality of these brackets here. It's one of those things where I feel like in a lot of situations, maybe with a lot of games, the higher the quantity goes, the lower the quality becomes. But with Strive, we get both.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's the IB there immediately at round start. Nice micro dash just to avoid the Arbiter sign and get the punish.
Okay. Buffing there, does get punished, and it gets the Arbiter sign after the reset.
Right, he's gonna get sent all the way to the wall here. And we are actually gonna go for the wall break. Almost expecting SQ to just drop the combo for her to keep the pressure going. But is still able to catch with that far slash ridiculous.
Dude, the fact that Idom goes for that, gets the exact right read, and SQ is still able to punish and confirm off of it there. Amazing stuff from SQ. About to potentially lock this down.
Oh, but there's a great 6P. Is gonna get the combo off of it as well. Pressure into the corner is real. SQ has been doing an incredible job of just super jumping over the attempts of the Unholy Divers to avoid the staying state, but it's still going to get caught by this low into RC.
Not going to kill. Burst is available. Is SQ willing to spend it here? Looks like it's probably just going to be held on for the rest of the round as the Arbiter sign connects, and we're into the final round.
Oh my goodness, I can't imagine one of these players being sent to losers this early on. But actually lands the taco, doesn't get much off of it except a little bit of pressure.
Oh, jumping connection. Very little punish here.
Oh no, this is huge. Gonna break the wall with the 6P, recognizing they didn't have enough time to go for anything bigger. And is gonna win the war right at the start. Oh, it drops the combo.
Oh, I don't find the hit as well. SQ has the meter though.
Burst immediately. Needs some room to breathe. Gets the counter hit jumping. Has the core position, but that is a gold burst in the windshield wipers, cleaning the way here toward the DP is always going to be a major threat.
Okay. Ooh, so far so good from Tensorial. Maybe a little overly patient here from MFCR. TNS MFCR, I must always mention the homie. Gotta go for the overhead knock and go find it here. Nice punch on the 2D, but MFCR rips the DP. Circle through, goes for the double overhead. Nicely dealt with there from MFCR, but Tensorial continues to apply great pressure here. Oh, but there's that counter hit 2D that we see so often here. MFCR into the mix-up game, finds the punish. But a great block from Tensorial. It's not going to matter too much as MFCR. No burst. Oh my god. And then another reversal there just to open it up. MFCR is going to take a grinder of a first game. Okay, that double float. A little double clutch action to go through there. Did he just low profile a 2D? Wow, Tensorial. Gonna break the wall with the HCL. Not enough to kill MFCR. Still a small lease on life here, but it's not looking good. Ooh, wake up throw. Very nice. 1 round apiece here in game 1 in a very volatile matchup that we've already seen. Even when the rounds go long, a lot of it is just these two players having exceptional defense to each other here. But Tensorial says, defense be damned. I will continue to find these touches here. Oh my god. And the air throw? Dude, Tensorial. I gotta be honest here. This is my first time really getting to watch Tensorial play, and I am incredibly impressed. This is really just a full package when it comes to this mix-up game. Has continued to pressure MFCR in a way where he's not felt comfortable ripping the DPs like we often see from him. And every single time has been turned on defense, has been able to completely hold it down. Even in the face of back turn Leo with no meter to be able to buy themselves out of the situation, has continued to stand strong.
Oh, but there is the mortal counter immediately forcing MFCR to burst. Another one.
God, dude, a couple touches in a row. Tensorial just continues to dominate these neutral situations, but there's that DP.
Crossing over to the other side. Oh, and the 2D into the PRC, scooped out of the sky. Crossing up again.
Whoa, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no, but unfortunately, the close slash actually turned backwards. They're kind of messing up the confirm for Tensorial.
That's our DP. Back turn mix up. Easily able to kill after the actual touch there. Another very long round of two people having to deal with just smothering offense.
All right, sent into the corner. Oh, just harassing here with the axe picks. Tries to go for the back turn overhead.
Oh, DB comes out, not able to actually find it. Burst comes through as well, and a 5P anti-air. Bravery at its finest for Tensorial, but it's not rewarded as MFCR finds another touch and gets the burst out.
Oh, I love that the 2S there to try and challenge the dash 4, but MFCR was ready for it. Was not ready for the throw, though. There we go, gets the counter hit overhead, and that should be the round, but drops it, and MFCR unfortunately dropping his spaghetti there with that whip DP.
You know what happens in the best? It's the classic situation. I say it a couple times a stream, but man, shooters gotta shoot. Oh, speaking of which, is able to find the huge counter hit there with the 2H. Breaks the wall for more than half the life.
You know, as a squishy character, third lowest health in the game, I believe, somewhere around there. But is going to get tossed back into the corner. DP's out immediately, wants none of that Oki. Oh, you're dead. No, MFCR, you have the meter. Okay. No bias proxy, just because he's got the TNS.
Of course, listen, I got my one bias sentence out of the way immediately as the game started. I said, man, love this guy. He's getting his ass beat.
I mean, like he's trying to fight with a stick of meat there. Like just a hammer.
It'd be like that. I see people wielding fish and stop signs. He'll be okay.
Hey, have you ever played Monster Hunter? The fish is a great sword.
That's true. You got a point.
Oh, but here we go. Immediately getting the knockdown. Straight into the corner. Oh, I love the staggered pressure there too. Able to catch Tensorial pressing into PRC to try and bait out the burst. Unfortunately, didn't work.
Oh, but there's that DP to actually get the anti-air. Finds the headbutt as well. Not enough to kill. Oh, it is. It does get the stick. I wasn't sure if it was going to make it to the corner, but it does by a mile.
Here we go. OTG straight into the dash cancel there. Wanting to maintain the offense, but the 2D is going to get blocked and punished. No mix-ups for you. You have to respect the DP.
Okay, axe kick. Finds the overhead afterwards. Straight into the super. Burst actually does come out, yeah.
That was a good place to burst as well, forcing MFCR to spend all that meter. But what a pickup there, catching the backdash with the 2K. Should be able to kill off this. No, didn't build up enough meter in time.
Oh, and that late cross up there. We see that very, very often when you're able to actually get that heavy fireball off a neutral. If you PRC forward or if you just catch him in a weird spot, it's a really nice opportunity to just set yourself up for a nearly free back turn situation.
Absolutely. And now MFCR able to turn the tables here, up 2-1 against Tensorial, threatening to send them to losers. Alright, round start. Tensorial decides to take to the skies here, just does not want to deal with the ground trade right off the bat. Sends it to the corner. Oh, but nice backdash into the punish.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. Finds the overhead burst is immediately has to be dealt out there. MFCR having advantage even though he's behind, and now it's even, if not just MFCR straight favor.
Yep, and there we go. Able to take the round here. MFCR sitting at set point. 2K to start things off, and that is why Tensorial does not want to challenge, but is able to throw the 6H.
Dude, double, triple overhead. Tensorial finds the charge of dust to break the wall. Still trying to fight in, stay in this one. Has 50 meter. Has 100 meter now. And MFCR is going to go into the last round with the burst available, but that was a tough one to lose.
Yeah, just overhead after overhead. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now MFCR being a little more cautious here on the approach, but is able to get that dash 2K to get things started. Crossing over to the other side. Tensorial, good job blocking. Not for long. Ooh, and the burst actually sending Tensorial into the corner, but there's the mortal counter. Gets the pickup.
6P. 2K2D though, they'll come through, finds it again, one more time. Double overhead this time instead. Tensorial should be able to tie it up here, and is going to send us into that game 5, that crucial scenario that we've seen so many times tonight.
And every time it gets to a game 5, I sweat a little bit more in my seat. Not just because of the lights, but because of just how nail biters these matches are.
You need to get a mesh chair, Jobber.
I do need a mesh chair. I have a leather chair, bro.
Yeah, that's...
I'm sticking to this thing.
Game 5 between these two. Both of them having, oh my god, had pretty dominant games back and forth here. Let's see who is able to take that momentum. And so far, it's looking like MFCR.
Here we go, sent straight through the wall. This is a very good way to start off this last game.
Oh my god, and the throw to finish off the perfect.
Oh, and the 2K challenge. Burst comes out from MFCR. I actually like bursting this early, right? You don't allow Tensorial to get something started, and you know you are going to be able to build the burst back before this game ends. What an anti-air with the back turn 5T!
Back under pressure. All that meter used for the FD. Low profiles the dropkick attempt, and now reset city, but there's the DP again.
Oh, you're done, Zo. No, still doesn't spend the meter. Oh my god.
Dude, I mean, in a situation where you're feeling that pressed, where MFCR is gaining that much momentum, can you blame? But we are ready to go on this match now. It's going to be a top 8 qualifier here. Dany and Solstice, Kai versus Ram. We've already seen it once tonight.
And Dany coming through with the Canadian tuxedo here. I love the spacing that we're seeing already. Such a different type of Kai, right, in this matchup.
Yeah, very true. BRC in response, reacts to that and goes to the backdash here. Gets the burst out. 6P, unfortunately, just doesn't quite reach far enough.
All right, jumping out, and I love the ID back into the corner there. Trying to force the anti-air to whiff, but a clean conversion from Solstice to secure the knockdown. Over the Scum Dipper, able to get out, fully charged 5D. Are you dead? Oh my god, you are.
Yeah, we always talk about it. Kai does have some lower damage on certain situations, but off of the correct hits, this guy does a lot of damage.
Ooh, and the IBs though. Trying to go for the IBs to be able to get the punish, but is going to be able to actually punish this bad burst. Through the wall you go.
Yeah, good timing, good blocks here. Mortar Bottle to send it through.
Oh, the YRC. Nice timing there. It's very scary to YRC on the 2Ks, right? Because sometimes Ram can't have time to recover to block it. But Ram is going to be able to take the first round here, or the second round, I should say.
Yeah, even this up a little bit more. For 2S, not going to be able to connect here. Well, Chips in the night and footsies, but oh my god, dude, playing that long range footsies again just feels like it always favors Ram.
I mean, you saw the 5H just whip through the 6P, right? Without even getting hit at all. But there's the DP to get out of the corner. See, get some extra height on that, but the burst immediately.
Jesse backwards, gets the whip punish.
Actually looks like on.
Oh no way! I was gonna say, it actually looks like it's gonna kill there.
I forgot about the windshield wipers.
It can be easy to forget.
Absolutely, wiping the bug off the glass. Solstice goes up game number 1. But Kai's always able to fight back. He's like a wasp, you can't get rid of him.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, 2K. Start things off. And look at this. Speaking of a wasp, he is just harassing here with these sharp stun edges, just chipping away.
Oh, and is able to go to RC there. Burst comes out. He was already charging a heavy stun edge.
Thanks for the burst. But now you might have to spend your own to stay alive, and does the moment that he hits the ground. Okay, Dany goes to the OTG immediately into the 5K. Oh, wow. Rising JS.
Yeah, pretty potent air-to-air if your opponent is already established in the air. So very nice there to go for the rising one.
OTG with the 2S to make sure that they're forced to block the sword. I like it a lot. Dany, once again, weathering the storm, finding the right opportunity to DP. Has Dany missed a DP out of the corner yet? I don't think so.
I'm not sure, honestly. The percentage is pretty high.
Great use of JS as well. And it's still able to recover in time to block the super. Using the stun dipper as just a movement tool to escape the explosion, recognizing that Ram was in the air. So many smart plays coming out from Dany, and they're going to get rewarded with a wall break and a positive bonus.
Go, arches forward. And is able to take the kill. Nice stuff from Dany there to be able to close out the game off of that one. Keep the momentum rolling here. And again, every time we've seen this match on stream, for the most part, it has been the Kais who have been kind of losing out here. The Rams have been doing a great job of stopping these fireball games, but Dany like you mentioned earlier in the rounds, has been doing a great job of using S Fireball to stay relevant in that and keep it in like the mental stack.
Absolutely, and it's working out so well here. Able to hold his own against Solstice in this top 8 qualifier.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
But can we keep up this level of momentum through the entire set? Right, there's a nice 6P. Gets the knockdown immediately. Flips right in. Ooh, and the counter poke with the 6Ps.
Yeah, people's elbow really strong in that exact situation here. Close slash harassment though from Solstice. I was talking about the wrist gauge getting cranked, but they all hit Jobber.
Slides in. I love the use there of the stun dipper, right? Always whenever you have meter, just stun dipper. If they block, you immediately get a turn. And the 5D connects. Another RC, and Solstice is going to hold on to the burst here going into the next round.
That's why 5K came through, missed the timing there. Wouldn't have gotten too much more of a combo here, but definitely leaving damage on the table against Ram is not what you want to see.
Force the burst. Counter hit 6H, no burst to save you. My God, it's gonna hurt. Ride the lightning.
Barely alive. Got a throw's worth of HP here, and Kai, luckily, very commonly takes health in that exact size. The throw comes through.
Exactly. Vintage Kai once again with the run-up throw to close out game number 3, and Dany is up 2-1 against Solstice.
Yeah, might be able to put this one away here if he can keep it consistent. And so far, that has really been one of the biggest names of the game for Dany. It's just consistency and neutral and not having to deal with a lot of the BS. I
mean, that is true, right? Just keeping Ram out and winning with a lot of these counter poke tools. JS has been an absolute god button here for Dany in this matchup, as well as the use of the stun engine, just peppering away.
Oh my God, even when the DP trades, it just feels so good. Force it out, good jump over there from Solstice still though, able to find a couple pokes here and there, but not enough to really get started.
Oh, there we go, Stun Dipper again, trying to bait out the burst really hard with that forward jump, and maybe compromising themselves in this round here.
That's great capitalization there from Solstice as well, going for the PRC forward, being very aggressive about it, as you need to be.
Oh, and there's the 2S, gonna get the confirm, has the RC. Might be able to kill off of this. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, what a way to force the issue there from Solstice. Beautifully played.
And now here we are. Solstice trying to take it to a game 5. Dany about to build burst back, so they will have one more get out of jail free card. Beautiful 6B. Picks up with the 5H, but was too far away to get a full confirm.
Oh my God. And it's able to swap around to get to the corner here. Great recognition from Dany to go for the burst. Trying to fight off this game 5. Not what you want to see here.
The lightning straight through the sword toss. Beautiful call out from man. Yep,
absolutely you do. If it doesn't break the wall, RC forward. Whips the button to make sure he can keep the momentum as well from the dash. So strong and such good knowledge.
Kai is so sick, bro. My king, my liege, I kneel. Oh, but the JP reaching to the skies.
Whoa, dude, if Ram's hat was like a centimeter smaller, that's her Taylor's fault for her getting hit there.
Oh, trying to bait out the burst there with the heavy stun edge once again, but was a little too close. One more hit away, 5D. Solstice up against the ropes, able to fight back with a big haymaker here.
Dany back on his feet. 2 bars, jumped out of the sword explosion. Didn't have to take the pressure here. Has the meter. PRC's forward. Oh my God. That was so sneaky. Dashed underneath.
If Goldlewis even breathes on you, you die. And Sci-Fi Galaxy coming through with the tier 1 sub for 9 months. Thank you so much and welcome back. Here we go. Immediately into the low. Big Booty Man forced to burst out. Whips out the gun here to get that knockdown. Goes for the 2D, but Daze doesn't want to hold on to any of this. Spends the meter immediately with the YRC. It's not going to matter, though. Burst gets blocked. Oh, welcome to the Yo-Yo Blender. Welcome to the Coffin Blender. And the clean first round there for Big Booty Man. Once they were able to escape the corner and establish their offense, there wasn't much room for Daze to run. Ooh, and there we go. We're able to get the 6-8-2 Behemoth Typhoon. But their Starship immediately DPing out of the way. You see Big Booty Man trying to swing with that bar slash there. Is going to get caught in the startup of the drone, though, by that big 5H. You can't really throw out that drone for free in neutral against a character like Bridget, since she has such a long reach to really just stuff you. There we go. This, oh, drops the 2H there, but is still able to catch it with the far slash into the far slash.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
JD. Yes, chat. As a Goldlewis player myself, this can be kind of a frustrating matchup. Bridget is a frustrating character, for sure. See, trying to chase her down there. There's the 6P, stopping in the Behemoth Typhoon from the skies. H breaks the wall with the 5D. Very nice. Going to get that positive bonus to run even more of a mix-up game. And I like that Daze actually hangs back a little bit. Just allow that positive bonus to build up the meter. You have such a big life that you don't need to overextend, especially against a character as strong as Goldlewis. Here we go. Gets the low. Immediately picks up Return of the Killing Machine with a perfect. And so a clean first game there from Daze. Big Booty Man definitely having a harder time as it's going on and as Daze is getting more comfortable in the neutral game and winning out with a lot of these 5Hs here too. Just a really long range button. Big Booty Man might have to preemptively throw out 6Ps to try and stuff it because of course it does have a hurt box. But again, even that, well, you don't really want to whiff 6P. It's difficult.
Let's rock.
Trying to chase to the skies here with JP and JD as an approach, but just consistently getting pushed back. And the moment that we do get that bar slash counter hit, right, Daze is immediately bursting right away. Does not want to allow Big Booty Man to get an early lead at all here. Speaking of burst, there it comes from Big Booty Man. Skyfish is going to get punished, and you are back into the corner. Goes to the overhead, straight into the low. It's Mix-Up City. And I love the use of YRC and the use of burst here from Daze, shutting down Big Booty Man's offense before it can even start. And Star Platinum is not going to be enough to kill here, but that hard knockdown is going to be so valuable. All right, but here we go. No meter to help you now. Has to watch out for the YRC, but instead we're going to get the DP into the 5D. Close slash 5K gets the pick up, double 2K as well, and it's still going, chat. Set up the drone, force the burst though, and of course the drone is going to get blown up by the killing machine. That is a really good call out from Daze. Daze is playing this to picture perfect perfection here. Just this matchup so well. And there it is, YRC again. Big Booty Man trying to force a situation here with Burn It Down, but Daze blocking it in the air, still able to escape. Daze is just so well studied in this matchup. All right, nice. 5H again with the harassment here. Has to watch out. JP going for the multiple overheads, and Big Booty Man expecting the throw attempt there and is going to get punished for it. And now Daze is up 2-0. And you can see, if you have thought, never really had a chance to see this matchup, you can see right now why it is so difficult for Goldlewis, right? Bridget just has so many tools to stop Goldlewis before he can really get started. And of course, having a DP also, having just that invincible reversal, even if it's not necessarily the greatest DP, having it as an option to force Goldlewis to have to respect you in ways that he doesn't have to respect other characters. There we go, able to catch the backdash, but this is the great equalizer, is the damage. Jumping over to the other side, time to become Fat Milia. And there we go. A perfect round for Big Booty Man, but is going to need 3 games in a row to stay alive here. .5P anti-air. We got to see more of that. 5P is a really solid anti-air button. Stagger pressure coming through from Daze, though. Sends out the yo-yo. There's the 6P. Oh, empty jump, but it's going to get caught low. Burst, straight into burn it down. Again, just trying to force the situation. Catches the backdash there with the big overhead. Tries to go for the cross up into the YRC. And that is the key thing I want you all to pay attention to, is the use of bursts and YRC from Daze is so immaculate here, stopping so many of the dangerous options from Big Booty Man. But we are going to get the OTG with the overhead Behemoth Typhoon there, and Big Booty Man does get a point on the board. So looking clean so far. Big Booty Man starting to get his footing here, starting to make his way back. But the question is always, is it too little too late, right? Daze now still has 2 extra games to make adjustments, whereas Big Booty Man cannot afford to lose another one.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right, far slash starting at round start. Far slash again going to whiff. Daze is playing this so well. This time, getting a little aggressive with the run-up throw. We haven't seen that before, and is switching it up on a dime, keeping Big Booty Man on his toes. There's the low. First comes out, and it's going to get blown up for the Skyfish once again. That is not allowed. Not allowed for the distance that Bridget can cover, and especially with how happy she is to be in the air. Right, return of the killing machine, forcing that block. There we go. Kickstart my heart. RC into the low. Classic. Daze, set point. Walking the dog backwards. JS. JH, excuse me. Oh, utilizing the bear dive there to avoid the drone. Very interesting. Daze so quick on their feet. There we go. JD gets a big pickup with the Kara Behemoth. DP's out of the overhead, and see, that is another difficult thing. You get in, and then Bridget, especially with the meter, can just kind of DP out for free with the meter available unless you're able to bait it and force it to whip. And then you're just back to square one against all this pressure and the zoning game too that Bridget is so good. But oh my god. Bro, your health. Again, with the use of the YRC immediately upon the start of pressure. Daze absolutely consistent with that. Big Booty Man needs to try and catch on to bait out these YRCs. But isn't going to get the opportunity here because Daze is going to close it out. 3-1 MFCR.
I mean, as a Leo player, I'm not sure if there's a scarier player to play against than Umisho. Obviously, she is just disgusting at the game. It's so good in general, but obviously unbelievably well practiced in this matchup. Obviously, getting to play with Razo a ton, so
yeah, for sure. But MFCR is definitely a different breed of Leo player from Razo, right? A little bit more unpredictable, I would say. And we're already seeing that start off here in the very first round. But there is a beautiful backdash. And if you've seen Happy Chaos round, you know this can go south real quick.
Absolutely. Already being pushed this far away. Trying to stick out the 5K to preemptively stop some of these approaches here. But there's the throw from Umisho.
Oh, and then the double overhead too. Goomba stomp into the JP. This character is disgusting, but the backdash is going to be caught with the Berserker Barrage Super.
Yeah, maybe was expecting just the wake up flash kick there, which absolutely the backdash would have been spaced out way more than well enough to be able to avoid that. It's great for MFCR to wake up with the super, but unfortunately loses the burst very early into this round.
Oh, dash up 2D. That mortal counter is going to force the burst out of Umisho. Oh, and the just block. Umisho thought they could go for the throw.
Once again, though, just incredible stuff. This time we are able to get the side swap, though, to get control of the corner. But no wall break again, and MFCR takes advantage. He gets the clean hit. I am not sure if this is going to kill, but it's going to be very close.
No, not with the Berserker Barrage. But that hard knockdown is huge, especially since MFCR already has 50 meters. What? The PRC JP. That was wacky looking, okay?
Yeah, it definitely came out a little odd there, but MFCR is able to come out on top and takes down the first game here. So locking down a lead on Umisho, very, very important, because this is not the type of player you want to be coming from behind on.
Absolutely. You need all the room you can get to make mistakes. So MFCR with this lead, very good start. But Umisho only gets more dangerous the more they're put into a corner. Let's see what she's got cooked up her sleeve for game number 2. Apparently it's a gun.
Yeah, I mean, good opportunities there. Is able to break through half the life already taken away here. Built up the 50 meter as well.
And Lolo coming through with the raid. Thank you so much, Lolo. Hope your stream went well. And thank you so much for joining us here. Lolo, another great Goldlewis player. Oh no, not the Gooba Stop. So many overheads.
Absolutely. And the charge dust to put it through the wall. A perfect for Umisho.
Oh, 6S, sucker punch. Sending you all the way to the corner. Gets the wall stick as well. Patience too from MFCR. Look at that, just sticking out the 5K. Such a menacing button. MFCR is able to find the mark. Gets the throw this time.
Oh, but again, that backdash in the corner has been winning so many of these neutral interactions here for Umisho, and that double overhead again is able to find something.
And that is going to be the end of game number 2 here. 1-1. Umisho with the God from the Machine there to close it out.
That's right. Just getting in the car for the win quote and just like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, see ya.
Something about that is just wonderful.
Oh, he just summons the car too. You know how convenient that is?
I wish.
Have you seen the parking prices downtown lately?
That ain't it.
I need that Capsule Corp car. Put it in my pocket.
Oh my God.
Here we go. 1-1 now.
Duel 1.
Even playing field. Getting that 2-1 lead is going to be a huge momentum swing.
Just block for the punish there. Finds the headbutt a couple times in a row, but the 2H is misspaced.
On the whiff throw. Unfortunately, these whiffs from MFCR coming back to haunt him in a big way. Deus Ex Machina gonna get all those bullets back and break the wall.
Oh, dude, again, we see that quick overhead sequence. We are back in control a little bit there, gets the burst out. So opportunities are coming, but even with the 50 meter, I'm not sure how you find the touch here.
There we go. Another round down. And MFCR now finding himself struggling here on how to approach Umisho in neutral. Spent the burst again and just walked right into a 2S.
All right. Very good situation to set up here. instead of going for the curse wall, instead of going for the mix release, just going to take a shot here, but it does end up turning into a mix up there, and Umisho plays it really calm, collected, slow, and steady, and does end up turning that into a 1 round.
Yeah, and Umisho now dominating at the moment. One more game is all that she needs to qualify for top 8 winner side. Here we go, jumping into what could be the final game between these two. MFCR needs to dig deep and find something.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Starting off with the counter hit, huge here, gets the burst already from MFCR.
Oh, and the 2S poke. This character's so good, Proxy.
Still a curse off of that situation as well.
Oh, gets the run up throw. Straight into the safe jump. BRC, watch your legs.
Not enough to kill, but still a good spot here. Even with MFCR being able to take the offense, gets very aggressive, finds the throw. Umisho is threatening the set now.
Here we go, rolls in. Burst. The burst is actually going to put Umisho into the corner, but MFCR is unable to capitalize on the opportunity here. Keeps running into these lows. Umisho putting out these 2 Ks, putting out these 2 S's. It is catching MFCR.
Oh, and at this point, especially with the super focus up, trying to get the reload on the bullets here, but MFCR is not able to really push the pace, even with the lack of ammo.
The gunshots coming through. MFCR with so much meter, able to catch the counter hit. Definitely going to be able to close this out with the super.
That was so smart too, because during that slowdown animation was able to see that Umisho was already initiated in the backdash there. A lot of people go for throw there, and Umisho is already set up to punish it.
Just these gunshots here playing a little bit more of that classic zoning style. Ooh, able to get the long poke, crosses to the other side. MFCR has the opportunity to stay alive, but gets tossed. Go, throw, overhead lands, burst gets baited. MFCR should be able to stay alive here with the kill. Yes, and we are going to a game 5.
Clutched up to be able to set up, oh my god, the crucial swing final game here.
These final games are taking it out of me, Proxy. So many game 5s as we get deeper into the bracket.
Yet again, I feel like the hallmark of this so far has just been Umisho's demonstration of like matchup knowledge, especially in situations that seem a lot scarier than they are. Again, there's a lot of characters in this game that will destroy you for backdashing in the corner, but Umisho is like a shockingly high, like an over 80% on reward for huge backdashes in crazy situations.
But now we are down to the final game. And those backdashes are going to be even more risky with all of this on the line. Here we go. Not going for the wall break instead. Wants to get the curse set up. Gonna get the wall break this time though, right? Yep.
Yeah, going for Deus Ex for the wall break as well. Definitely the right call. Have Dust, best mix in the game.
2P. Excuse me.
We'll take it. 2P RC super. No time to react. No time to make a choice with the burst. Down to what could be the final round of winners for MFCR here.
Yeah, I love it. Keeping it simple and clean like that. MFCR bursting. That burst nearly getting baited out. Are you kidding me? 5K, just the toe tap beating out 2S. And it is not looking good for MFCR right now. Sent through the wall, hard knockdown. Umisho has positive bonus and burst still available. And there it is, fully whoa, no!
Yeah, it didn't actually go into the animation. Weird situation for sure here.
Wasn't holding up. Oh, but the back throw incident there. Umisho taking it 3-2 over MFCR and moving on to happy to be here with Guilty Gear Strive over 200 players. I still can't believe that.
Alright, there's that throw to start. SQ getting the strike throw set up early here as Marvelo already taken half the life and is completely locked down in the corner with the 6P to get the burst.
And Marvelo trying to throw out these counter pokes here, but SQ just so patient. Finally rushing in, being so aggressive. There's a nice 2K2D to press out, tries to go for the cross, but SQ is ready for it. Play from Marvelo, finally able to capitalize, goes for the 5D to make sure that we get enough height in this combo for the full carry into the corner.
In a terrifying spot here. 5K is not going to work. Goes for the RC here and baits the DP. The Beta Blade does not get there.
Okay, reset there straight to the 5P. Again, harassing with this far slash. Marvelo doing such a good job though with the micro dashes for the chase downs on the 2Ks. Counter hit though, and a big whiff from SQ, actually giving up a lot of space here, allowing Marvelo to play more of this footsies game again in neutral. Overhead lands for the second time.
Oh, the wall cling is able to end cross up here. YRC comes through, but it's blocked. No burst to spend there from SQ. Is gonna hold on to it. Gotta take it to a round of peace now.
I think that is a safe thing to go for there with holding on to the burst till the next round, right? It is so key against a character like Chipp, and SQ is starting off this next round incredibly strong here with an already 70% life lead. I love the patience. 2K to catch the flip, but didn't get a confirm off of it.
Oh my god, and another Beta Blade. 2 attempted reversals and 2 blocked reversals here so far from Marvelo.
And SQ, though, able to go up 1-0. Well, we've seen plenty of comebacks from Marvelo before, one of the premier Chipp players in North America, so you cannot count him out.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I love that patient round start there. Ram is definitely a character who can try and take control, trying to like exert a ton of pressure at round start, but is willing to back off here. But maybe giving too much space as Marvelo actually able to take control here into the mid-range part of the round.
He goes to the OTG straight to the Gamma Blade. Keep the pressure mounted. Doesn't go for Gamma Blade this time to keep SQ on her toes. I like that. Oh my god, the mortal counter there, forcing the burst immediately out of Marvelo. Speaking of mortal counters, there's the pickup. SQ once again holding on to the burst, doesn't want to be a hero.
You never want to set yourself up in situations like that, especially not in these high-paced matches against characters like Chipp. This time we are going to spend the members very, very early.
Right there, Uzumaki Barrage, positive bonus, believe it. Goes for the safe jump. Nice IBFD from SQ though, but it is hard to keep Chipp out, even with IBFD.
Oh, that drop combo turned into a YRC, and a YRC turned into Marvelo's pressure. And Marvelo's pressure turns into a 1 game. That is 1-1.
I mean, I'm going to call it now. We're getting another game 5.
I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Again, seeing these two play at this high of a pace and playing just as unbelievably solid as they have. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Let's see. This is going to be a big momentum swinging round here. Round game, I should say. Whoever can get that 2-1 lead. You see both of them being very patient there at round start as well, but Marvelo is going to pop the burst super early. Wants to get the early start in momentum. Just staying on the ground. Anti-air 6H and still gets a pickup there. Interesting.
Yeah, the dash up 2K. Easy to link afterwards. Trades are coming through here, and Marvelo does have the meter. But SQ, the second they're able to get their meter stocked up, spends it right away. Marvelo trying to do more of the same, is going to break through the wall here. It's going to be left over with 50 meter and that positive bonus. Safe jumps come through.
Oh, but the PRC forward into the throw. Even an OTG isn't enough. But all those plus frames. JD, there we go. Able to catch the jump out attempt.
Okay. Trade comes through. Not going to do too much for either player here.
Oh my god, more Cavato. Thank you for your health bar and the positive bonus. Goes to the safe jump as well. Dash to 2K, more Cavato again, and that is the end of the round.
You hit by super twice and you just lose the round.
I don't think Chipp has enough health to get hit by super twice. Go. Again, Monkey Barrage.
Yeah, records are some of the best scaling starters that Chipp is able to get. Very strong way to go.
So unbelievably back and forth. The patience from Marvelo of a saint was going to allow SQ to fall down anyway.
Yeah, I had pretty much decided at that point he was like block or bust. Like there was no way he was pressing on that in the slightest. And that's messed up too, because SQ did a great job of waiting a long time for the burst too, because in a lot of those situations you want to hold the burst a little bit later than what is like naturally expected, right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that was a perfect plan from SQ, but Marvelo was just 2 steps ahead, and now 1 game ahead as well. Oh, J2K, first time we've seen that come out. Look at this, just mixing up with the Alpha Blaze, but finally gets grabbed. SQ says enough of that. Oh no, not close enough for the tick throw. Unfortunately, had to spend the burst in that situation to not allow Marvelo to get started.
Oh my god. Not ever allowing that air approach to come through. I think that is built up the wall here. I think we're gonna get the shatter. We are.
Great just block there too on the Alpha Blade. Chase down as well. That was perfect from SQ, recognizing that a 5K wasn't going to be able to pick up anything, so let's just throw out the sword since Marvelo is going to be in the corner. Huge start. Marvelo will get burst back in the next coming interactions, but it's down in a big way.
Oh my god, and PRC so late is able to push this through, and Jobber with the wonderful prediction. The game 5, the prophecy.
I have the script right here. That wasn't a prediction, that was a spoiler, Proxy. Here we go into game 5, our last top 8 winner side qualifier. And then we get to jump right into it. The question is, who is going to be on that winner side, SQ or Marvelo? It is a complete toss-up at this point.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Fast and Furious interaction in the beginning is going to take the burst off of Marvelo here. SQ going to maintain pressure.
Oh no, the 5P actually going to whiff there, allowing Marvelo to steal the corner. Alpha Blade, nice for the IAD. Not opting to get punished. Ooh, just pressure after pressure here with the close slash.
Fast RC makes that low look so tricky.
Nice
6K.
jump out there.
I feel like we haven't seen almost any 6K.
That's crazy, actually, when you think about it. We've been seeing a lot of the overhead Rekkas. There's a Gamma Blade. Let me out of the corner. SQ finally spending the burst once this round desperately and takes the burst from Marvelo. That baited burst could be the deciding factor of this match, Proxy.
We'll find out very quickly as Marvelo normally spends the burst on early interactions here. Does get the counter hit though.
That empty burst gauge means Marvelo cannot mess up this round.
So far, just absolutely hasn't finds the overhead once again. Goes for the actually gets a wall run off of it, but drops.
Unfortunate drop combo. And the run up 6P. Gets the 5K into the 6K overhead with the meter. Final game, final round. Marvelo still doesn't have even half burst on deck.
Yeah, suffering from success here for sure, from being able to get that round over so quickly.
Oh, but the IB there. That IB FD actually pulling Marvelo in because of the weird cross-up situation. Dash up on Daze.
Part of the dash up 5K, I think, is to prevent the danger penalty, trying to swing to make the game think that they're trying to engage.
Oh, 5P anti-air. BRC downwards is going to get the connection here, but doesn't have the mirror to get the kill off of that. Still needs at least one more touch. Jumps out of the corner, straight into the empty low. Marvelo, run up throw. Burst is still available though for SQ.
Yeah, I was going to say gold burst. Oh my god. And then a reversal, something from Marvelo and SQ.
He's going to be sticking it out with the Bridget here against Happy Chaos.
Okay, 2S. Still an incredible poke here from HC. Even against Bridget, she doesn't have a lot to really be able to have to deal with that.
All right, super focused there. Oh, what a trade, but you never want to trade with Happy Chaos like that. First comes out. Daze trying to be a little bit of a hero.
One thing that I feel like we've learned in the most recent situations that we've seen, in the most recent matches we've seen, is being a hero almost never pays off against Happy Chaos.
No, you don't want to be a hero in Guilty Gear. You want to be a menace. So there we go, 2S counter hit, such a strong poke, shooting behind the back, not even looking.
That is the best Guilty Gear analogy I think I've ever heard. Don't try to be the hero, just be a better, bigger villain.
Exactly.
I think you've solved it, Jobber. Sweep, set the yo-yo. Dude, that double overhead attempt doesn't work out. The throw is teched from both players.
Umisho just blocking everything. Finally gets hit by something there. Daze able to get the throw. Has the corner positioning in a very good spot. But the YRC comes out. Backdash gets caught. And Daze has to spend the burst once again.
The meter, though, absolutely is going to spend the bar. Finds a knockdown off of it as well. Can do it again if they want.
Yeah, Return of the Killing Machine is a very useful super against Happy Chaos. Because, you know, Happy Chaos cannot block with that gun out. Uh-oh. Brisket never asked for this. Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, I know we always talk about low and slow. See, that's you're just overcooking at that point.
A little too steamed on that brisket. A little too slow cooked. Can you change your vote? No. sorry. Here we go, taking a little bit of a breather to hop right into it.
No, the votes are a lesson in conviction. You have to stick with what you've gone for.
Duel 1.
Hey, look. You ever heard of steamed hams, Campbell? Here we go, jumping straight into the next one. There's the throw.
Ooh, found the low. Dude, he's able to get the shatter off of it as well. Especially being able to do it with super. All that pressure and damage off of a double overhead here. The Guma Stomp comes through though, and Umisho is able to take control with 50 meters still available, but has to reposition with it.
Oh, and the 5D forces the burst out. Umisho still thinks that they can take this. Taking time to reload the bullets right behind the clone. Insulting. Gonna be able to get the wall break here also. Oh, and the burst is gonna whiff. Really unfortunate there for Daze. Spending the burst and not able to take the round. Now going into this next one with no burst on deck at all.
Off for the post. That's the curse out there. Daze expertly evades, but still is able to get unfortunately touched by it in the second situation. Happy Chaos doing what he does best. Tap dust into a conversion because he has a gun. Why not?
Yep, and here we go. Pulling out 2 guns now. Gonna get the hard knockdown and the safe jump on the other side, or the curse if we so please. Instead, just whittling down that health bar. Bar Slash is gonna get a counter hit. Again with the counter hit, but you need to make something happen now with this corner positioning. The 5D. YRC 5D. Why not, right? If they block it, you have a gun.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly and truly, with this character, tap dust is the answer. Being able to convert, and not only that, but make it safe and continue pressure off of it. It just feels like it's almost always the right call.
And now Umisho is up 2-0. They have been making the right call a lot throughout this set. And Daze unfortunately needs to climb a very tall mountain here to stay in winner side of top 8.
Oh, that was a good shimmy attempt, but unfortunately a 2D was chosen there from Umisho. Finds the touch. And now it's just going to take the shots here for Chipp and for zoning.
Oh, but there we go. Tactical roll. Gets the taco and the full confirm wall break with the Deus Ex Machina.
Are we calling all weird close cross-ups taco now? Because I'm down.
That is just Iori's taco. And
I'm down.
It's the exact same animation.
Nice whip punish. Oh, gets it done. Burst comes out. Umisho, 1 round away.
Chasing down with the gun, and Daze just nowhere to run. Score back throw though. Rolls on in, trying to bait out something there with that close slash, or even trying to bait out the YRC just by backing up. The risk gauge so high. Next hit is going to be massive here. If we can even find it.
I was going to say, if we do find that hit, just chooses not to spend the RC after the throw here.
6P, keep Umisho locked down in the corner. Still has meter as well. Oh, but the YRC, Return of the Killing Machine, jumps right over it. Is able to set the yo-yo.
And there's just nothing you can really do in that situation. All you can do is pray and block.
Oh, but what a 2K, a life-saving 2K. Able to get the counter hit. No! Oh my god.
We haven't seen Commando yet. Oh, instead it's going to be tap dust.
Oh, the tap dust just barely keeping Daze alive for another round. But you're right, Fox, we have not seen Command Throw. I wonder if that is still in the back of Daze's mind. Or if they just think it's too slow against Umisho. Ooh, actually able to get the meaty there on the yo-yo toss. Oh, 2K2D. Far slash reaches so far, and even if it whiffs, you still have the gunshot. OTG with the super.
Breakthrough. This mix-up gonna decide a ton. We just DP straight out of it.
Oh no! Unfortunately, we go a little too hard on the throttle there with the kickstart my heart. We're gonna miss the pickup. And that is devastating now for Daze. Umisho sitting with this meter. 5D connects, bends the bar, eats out the burst, and that is all she wrote there. Umisho moving on to another here.
Honestly, the standout thing from Dany was just the fireball game and the patience here. Let's see if we can exhibit more of it. And also, pretty ridiculously accurate with the DPs. A sniper for sure.
Speak of the devil, Proxy. And gets the whip 5P into the throw, sending SQ right back into the corner. Dany's movement is just so nuts. Baits out the burst as well. Here we go, DP, get that max damage on the wall break.
Okay, try to go for the jump away. JP, we've seen that situation a couple times here.
Oh, and the PRC tries the combo there. I like the idea, but is actually able to get the chip out with the stun dipper.
I thought that was going to convert, and I was going to scream.
And Nikki FGC coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. Hope your stream went well, and welcome. You guys are just in time for top 8.
Let's kick, left frames. Hold good just blocks in a row. Earns SQ out of the corner.
Oh, looked like he might have tried to go for a DP or a stun dipper. I think that was a stun dipper there, but unfortunately just got caught by the explosion. Nice harassment with the 2K from SQ. Oh my god. Ride the lightning. Hail Mary, let me out of the corner. It works. And gets the full confirm and the wall break proxy. Look at the damage.
Yeah, same thing as last time. Very consistent confirm there if you haven't practiced. That, oh my god. I think the craziest thing about going for the low there is because most people expect a low because of 2K2D being such a threat at that range after the flip kick, but goes for the slide just because they wants to come out faster there. Didn't even have meter to RC it. Was no cash in his pocket. Just hopped on the bus and said, they won't check me. I don't have to pay the fare.
I did that once in Seattle.
Don't do that.
They just didn't care. Here we go.
Duel 1.
Game number 2. Dany is looking so unbelievably clean right now. Oh, the burst there from SQ. Gonna have all that meter on deck. The question is, are we going to get an opportunity to spend it?
That was amazing spacing there. Oh, but the burst comes out. Good sense of awareness from SQ.
Here we go, able to get the combo on Dany in the corner. Wakabato still alive. Oh, but here we go. Ride the lightning again. Answers back with a super. SQ gonna take that round.
Yeah, best super, the best answer. Wins that round start poke war as well. Kai does have good normals to be able to play footsies. It's a lot more whiff punishing against against Ram. It's hard to be the aggressor on those. This is what happens.
Oh, but here we go with the super. And just like that, SQ is going to be able to tie things up 1-1 with a perfect as well. That is definitely an exclamation point. All right, yeah, SQ answering back. I mean, Dany's still looking incredibly strong, right? But, I mean, SQ is just such a dominating force.
Definitely a tough situation, though. The winner of this, knowing that they're going to have to go up to face off against Umisho, who has looked just unstoppable today. go, put the elbow out. We'll find a little bit of damage off, but doesn't actually get a full confirm here as we continue to chip away with the fireball game.
Trying to go for that 6P as well. There's the stun to Bryn, but is going to get tossed back into the corner. And this is a difficult place to escape, but we've seen Dany do it plenty of times. Tries to do it without the meter, though, but has the burst as the backup. Unfortunately, even after spending it, is going to be sent right back in the corner.
5S poke. Trying to dust for extra damage on the confirm. The double overhead actually lands there. Kind of a weird mix. Coming out perfectly here as Kai leaves her with just a pixel of life.
Oh, blocks the super, but the PRC forward into the throw. Again with the safe jump throw. SQ stealing the round away there. Now threatening to go up 2-1 over Dany. Dany about to build burst back, though, in this round. That is huge. Trying to slow things down just a little bit, it looks like.
6P went for the whiff. Does get the follow-up. Very plus in this situation. Has to go for the IB.
Again with the JP just shutting down this air approach from Dany. We saw one of Dany's strongest tools was the use of that JH, right? But SQ is doing such a good job locking it down now.
Oh, but everyone's human in front of Thunderdbird.
There's the flip in.
Gets the air throw to punish the flip kick there with authority.
And SQ able to go up 2-1 right now on Dany. Starting to really get used to this matchup, it feels like. Dany is starting to struggle more than we have seen Dany struggle at all tonight. And that was crazy. Throwing the air flip, throwing the foudre arc. I don't speak French.
I'm not sure it's a real language, Jobber.
You aren't sure French is a real language?
2-1.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh god, chat. All right. Oh, the mortal counter on the 5H. Dany once again sent back into the corner. And the 6P. Dany's strongest tool, really, I feel like, when we've seen them so far, has been that air approach and their ability to escape out of the corner, but SQ is starting to shut down those options.
Again, both on a surplus of meter here. SQ is going to be the first one to have a shot to spend some of it, and spending some of it has turned into potentially just ending the round here off the laser super.
Yeah, and that is set point now for SQ.
Oh my God.
And Dany looked so dominant in the very first game. Oh, there we go. 6P flips in, gets the run-up throw. Heavy stun edge for the Oki.
Again, try to go for the 6H. Still not falling for any of these silly little frame traps here.
Oh, still able to escape, though. Forced to block the 6P and does get clipped by the 2S. A little bit of a delay as well to try and bait out the burst, but SQ is going to hold on to that for dear life. And now Dany can take this to a game 5 with one more round.
Oh, went for the double jump into nothing. Was really baiting on that to be a DP here, but Dany, it's not going to matter too much longer here. SQ is going to break the wall with 50 meter already.
Oh, and there it is. There it is. Gamma Ray is going to be enough to close it out and take SQ further on in top 8 winner's side with a perfect as well. And now it is time for Marvelo versus Jack. Jack coming through on the Happy Chaos. All right, 2K2D. Oh, what a just block there, too, on the very first hit of the Rekka. But everyone is getting clipped by the overheads today. Was that a drop or a reset? I could not tell. That was freaky looking there from Marvelo. But still able to keep Jack here in the corner. Staying outside of that 2S and 2K range. There we go, 6K RC. Not going to be able to close out the round, though, because the wall broke a little too early off of that Alpha Blade. Uh-oh, dunked. This is scary. 2K2D has 2 bullets in the chamber, but a lot of meter. There it is, Deus Ex Machina. Reloading in the heat of battle, thrilling. Oh, but there we go, able to maneuver through the bullets there like Neo. Gets the 5K to close out the round. All right, we're gonna get the wall slump pressure here. No, we're not. Marvelo is DPing right out of it. Not gonna hold on to any of it. Counter hit on the low on the Rekka. And I love this. Even though there's not a lot of, like, not necessarily combos, but we're using the pressure to push Jack further towards the corner. Able to get the big damage there, breaking through the wall. Fire C finally comes out. Rolls through, forcing the burst out of Marvelo. Gamma Blade and the PRC to follow behind. That is a really smart decision there from Marvelo, shutting down the gunshot from Happy Chaos, right?
As often as possible, you have to keep him off of the gun. Finds the overhead, and that's going to close out the first game already.
And there we go. Marvelo looking clean, playing very patient and optimal, and also mixing up options. You cannot be too predictable against a Happy Chaos player. While Happy Chaos may not have strong defensive tools, the best defense is just being able to read your opponent, right?
Absolutely. I mean, what's better than blocking is making your opponent infinitely block. So whatever you can to stay on offense here. And it feels like both these characters have a very similar approach to that.
And I love the use of DP. Marvelo being a lot more DP happy so far in this matchup. Right? Oh, and just the running to gain more ground and push further towards the corner. I like that a lot. Actually missed the meaty, but Jack was committed to blocking on Wake Up. All right, gets the cross up there in the corner. Goes for same side. 6K is blocked, and so is the Alpha Blade. What a confirm! The jump up with the JP into the gunshot leads to a wall break. Yo, chill, Jack. Chill. It's just top 8.
Just top 8. Gets the super focus. Deus Ex. Not enough, but still easily being able to be chipped here by Happy Chaos. And instead of chip, we're going to go for mix.
Oh, but does get shot point blank.
Dude, that was the last bullet, too. That was a golden opportunity for Marvelo.
Alright, 2K2D. Gonna go for the Gamma Blade this time, though. Nice whiff punish. Straight into the super. Doesn't want to give Jack the opportunity to burst. Instead, wants that hard knockdown with the positive bonus. Very smart from Marvelo. Right, there's the throw. Doesn't spend any meter. Instead, spends the meter to go for the overhead. Baits out the burst, and Marvelo going up 2-0 here.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't have to be big, deliberate, like jumps out of combos and block strings. Sometimes being able to bait the burst is as simple as just slowing down. Marvelo does exactly what he was going to do, but he just counts to 1 before he does it, right?
Yeah.
Like, leaving big gaps like that space you out sometimes are good enough to get those baits out.
Absolutely. And now Marvelo trying to get this clean 3-0 and move forward here on the loser side of top 8. start things off with a nice top there to get over. Immediately with the super. I love that Marvelo is canceling things really early on into super just to get that hard knockdown.
Oh, that big hesitation to wait. Is able to go for the double dash in. That finds the throw. The threat of the double overhead sets up the throw so well. And then after another double overhead attempt, Marvelo is able to find a low and set up for match point.
Patience here too, just trying to find the right opportunity to strike, but instead Jack is going to land the gunshot thanks to that whiff far slash. And way up north takes time to reload, but Marvelo actually manages to land a counter on the way down.
Yeah, being a little too greedy with reloading the gun. Probably should have gone for the shatter here, and now is reaping the consequences of the actions, but still Jack is able to stabilize and almost get the kill.
Oh, but here we go. Jack able to secure a round. Trying bit by bit to build this offense. There's the nice 2K2D.
Okay, that one is taco.
Yeah, that was nasty. Getting the wall break here. Deus Ex. More pillars. Building it up. Oh, fakes out the gunshot.
Yeah, I love that 2S through the hop backwards too. Fake the roll through. Marvelo goes to the clone with the fast PRC. Neither of those are going to connect.
Oh, but there we go. Micro dash into 2K2D. Marvelo once again on the offense, but Jack does have YRC available. And burst. Oh, the JP. Not enough to actually pick up and confirm it. And Marvelo spending all of this tension now. Doesn't have anything. Jack realizes a little too late. Tries to run away to get the gunshots.
Yeah, had to reset in kind of a frantic manner, which is definitely not what you want to see. The more frantic it becomes, the more it favors Chipp against basically every single matchup in the game.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Chipp is the Godspeed ninja for a reason, right? He thrives in those kind of situations, and Happy Chaos is not really built for them, honestly. I mean, he can do it with the gunshots, and we've seen Jack pull out some crazy conversions, but compared to Chipp, it's not even close.
Duel 1.
Yeah, Happy Chaos is good at setting up scrambles for himself, but in just full, true, panicked, neutral scrambles, it can be tough to control that.
We got Marvelo again, starting things off a little more patient here, but I don't know if that patience is going to pay off. G2D. Okay, maybe it will. Marvelo knows better than me.
Not quite enough. Meter though, BRC forward. I'd love to see that type of progression, and gets the Alpha Blade.
Set point once again here for Marvelo. Nice roll through. Again, building this pressure, trying to build this momentum. Brick by brick, gets the counter hit 6S, and the gunshot Deus Ex Machina. Will it kill? Yeah.
Yeah. One round apiece. Potential another game 5 situation here. Marvelo's able to come across up though. Got the OTG again. Dude, the vortex continues.
Man, just fading back with these gunshots. Able to score it, baits out the burst. This is huge. Gets the dash cancel as well. Oh no, but Marvelo gets another opportunity. There's the leaf grab into the explosion. IPFD giving Jack a little bit of space. And the air throw, proxy.
Potential for both players. The roll comes through. And no defensive options available from Marvelo. Doesn't have the burst. YRC not available in the blocking situation. Dude, kind of a nightmare for Marvelo here, and a dream come true for Jack. Another game 5.
This is incredible here. These matches have been off the chain, all bracket, from pools all the way here to top 8. And once again, we are blessed with another game 5 on our hands. But the difference this time is one of these players is going to be eliminated.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Starting things off, Marvelo, the aggressor here, already pushing Jack back to the corner, but has to spend the burst to maintain that offense.
Oh, and look at the damage off of this. The 2-hit Rekkas into the super. It's going to take a huge chunk. Marvelo back in control.
Gonna be able to take the round pretty decisively as well. And Marvelo, again, in a very familiar position, sitting at set point. But when Jack is pushed into the corner, they really bite back.
Like that, we found a couple 2S's in a row.
Sent all the way coast to coast. Deus Ex Machina, thanks for the meter.
Down air to air. To get one touch afterwards. Finds anti-air again.
K2D. Tries to go for the throw, but the burst, trying to maintain this pressure. Jack still has burst on deck and is going to be able to save it into a possible final game, final round coming up. Needs one more touch.
Oh no, and the burst gets baited. Marvelo should be able to close it, and he does.
And the house that Jack built crumbles. So we have a Sin in top 8. Bottom 2 character, right, Proxy?
You can make it work. Skill diff.
Skill.
We'll see though. I mean, frame traps versus flash kicks can turn out volatile.
That is true. Absolutely. And Sin is full of frame traps.
Throw. Oi, that is just genuinely unfair. Somehow ends up back on the same side here. 50 meter available for MFCR.
Oh, and the 2H trade there. Interesting. Blue Heck takes that opportunity to just escape from the corner, but MFCR sticking to him like glue. There's the throw on the run through. Oh, God, just throw after throw, but the OTG there after the second one is enough to close out the first round. Whiff throw. Blue Heck needs to be careful about that. Got away with his life. Oh, and there it is. Right off the bat, right? DPing through the follow-ups.
And also having a pretty good DP of his own, but there is the overhead from MFCR. Baits the burst. Or, excuse me, forces the burst out.
Ooh, and the hoof stomp there. RC and hoof stomp. That's interesting. I wonder what the reason for that option was.
Drops combo in the end afterwards there, because it did put them pretty far in the air. That is going to be MFCR finding the overhead into the super. Way more than enough to kill. I was thinking it might have been a little close, but absolutely not.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, yeah. Not hoof stomp. That is 6K. Hoof stomp is, in fact, the special move. I saw a stomp and my brain jumped straight to it.
I understand. I has stomp in the name.
He do be stomping.
True.
All right, right into the next one. MFCR pretty dominating in that first game. Oh, and the run up 2D is going to get a confirm off of it as well, thanks to how close it was with the close slash. And you're sent through the wall. That is not how you want to start off this round.
not okay here, but there's the DP. Finds a jump in, actually. MFCR a little sleep on the wheel there for the anti-air.
Oh, but we spend all of our meters just to try and score a reversal. Run through, goes for the grab this time. And we're seeing a lot of grabs come out so far from MFCR in this matchup specifically. And with the fancy combo there. Picking up after the ground bounce, okay.
Quick answer from Tsund though. Into the corner. Flash kicks out of there.
Through the wall. Positive bonus on MFCR's side. Needs extra damage and extra meter. And the burst gets baited out. That is a quick 2-0 here from MFCR.
We've seen multiple games, multiple sets between different players at all stages of this bracket come out this way and end up in game 5, like last hit clutch situations here. So Blue Heck, there's an opportunity to potentially be able to bring this into something, potentially just another game 5.
Yeah, I mean, potentially here, but they're going to have to dig deep and really bring out something because so far, MFCR has been in total control of the pace of this match, the momentum of this match, and Blue Heck has not really gotten a chance to play any offense at all.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead, Duel 1.
Here we go. It's Kai coming out now for the possible final game. Let's see if this switch is going to make a difference. Sutton got beat up, so he called his father.
This is the original character that we saw results from Blue Heck with until Sin was dropped. So far looking like more of the same. It's just a little less flagpole.
Yeah, that is a perfect. Unfortunate. So come on, you can't call your dad to help you and then get him beat up too. All right, trying to go for the JS. Nice, catching the backdash there.
That 5K dash 5K is I believe 3 frames safe. That charge dust, dash there, extra combo damage. 5K once again, finds the throw for a second time.
Uh-oh. But the food ray arc is going to get beat out by the DP. And MFCR, the PRC forward into throw. This could be dangerous. Just need to find that touch. No unnecessary backdashes. Oh god, resist the Urge Stun Dipper. What a clash! He didn't resist the Urge Stun Dipper.
Oh, and I love that there. MFCR goes for the flash kick, uses the drift upwards RC to pull him into kind of a weird spot, and then delays for the super there. So it ends up in a situation just because Bridget's low damage is going to give Chipp more opportunities here, and this is not the kind of character you want to give room to roam or more opportunities to roam.
And you see Marvelo being patient there about full screen, knows how dangerous Bridget is and where her danger zones are, so waiting for the right opportunity, and is able to capitalize. And you want to talk about health and damage. Chipp does a lot of damage now, to be honest. There we go, 6K. Check your head. And Mr. Evil Bob coming through with a $5 direct contribution to the Matcherino. I see you and thank you so much. Putting us at $200.73. Thank you all so much for the support. Oh, I like that. Actually using the shuriken in the air. Just kind of catch Daze off guard. And there it is. The patented with punish game plan that Marvelo goes for. Able to break the wall afterwards.
Very positive on the situation. Unfortunately has to wait a very long time to be able to actually get the meter built up here. The burst does come out. Marvelo around behind has to find something here. That should be enough. Marvelo is going to be able to force the 1-to-1. Excuse me. I was looking at the wrong the wrong round markers. I'm sorry. It's going to force to a 1-0 in games here, not a 1-to-1 in rounds.
Yeah, so Marvelo getting the early lead here in this losers matchup.
I always get confused by the overlay sometimes just because I feel like I'm so used to games giving you one for winning, not taking away one from the loser for losing, you know?
Yeah.
It mixes me when I go between games.
That's the Magic Strive thing. But here we go. Aggressive burst in the corner. Baits out the Starship.
What a block there from Daze. It looked a lot easier than it was.
Unfortunately, though, is going to get caught in the backdash here. A huge chunk of Bridget's health is taken away. All right, RC tries to go for the double and for the air dash mix. Runs right into a far slash. Back throw, trying to gain some space. There we go, it's coming back. No, the YRC actually. Smart move there from Marvelo, but it's still locked in block stun.
Oh my god, follow-up after follow-up here. The kickstart, my heart goes for the follow-up. RC's right away to immediately threaten more pressure.
Ooh, there we go. Love the use of 5K as well, and that 2K. Ooh, first out. But Daze is doing a really good job zoning out Marvelo. The moment that Marvelo got in, Daze spends the burst to close the gap again, but the rolling attack goes right in. Doesn't spend the meter, wants to hold on to it for this upcoming mix. See? 2S. Oh. Blade still in this. Has to watch out for the DP, potentially. But just the far slash is going to be enough to close that out. Daze tying things up 1-1.
Yeah, being able to find hits like that and be able to, I don't know, win neutral in those scenarios against Marvelo, who specifically is trying to set those up, is a big deal. Like, Chipp is looking, Marvelo is looking to set up those exact situations for you to beat him there, kind of knock him off his game here. Marvelo either needs to tighten up or kind of reassess how he's going to approach those footsie wars.
Ooh, there we go. Trade right off the bat. Back throw into the corner. DP to escape. Down in the corner, goes for the safe jump, is able to throw the reversal DP from Daze. I like using the movement there with the bear dive.
All that momentum gets the burst here out of Marvelo. Gold burst in response. It whiffs on everything, and Marvelo takes the round.
Wall break here with the killing machine. Return of the killing machine to get that hard knockdown. I like that decision a lot. You don't want to give Marvelo space to run away, and is able to secure the round here. Again, just back and forth, fighting tooth and nail to get up 2-1. Backing up there, trying to force the whip. It's a little too far away to actually get a punish, but it's still going to secure the wall break anyway. Marvelo on a roll here. Momentum is in his corner. Can he capitalize?
Not quite able to finish, but sets up for a very, very strong reset situation to cap off the perfect and make it 2-1 in games now, and potentially put Daze into the final game of their tournament run.
Hard to believe that we are still just about halfway through our top 8. There's so much more to come, and these matches are just absolutely incredible.
Duel 1.
The way Marvelo is able to adapt with his pressure, even if you IBFD, he sticks to you like glue.
Yeah, definitely has lab situations where the FDs are coming out, kind of know what the options are if the opponent knows how to block these things correctly.
Here we go, able to secure around. Marvelo with a perfect now, sitting at set point, threatening to eliminate Daze from the tournament.
Throw. Daze trying to stay alive on this one. DP comes out, does connect.
Again with another DP. Marvelo is not going to respect this pressure. Just harassing with the Rekkas there, but is going to get caught by the 2D. This is Daze's opportunity. Has the meter as well, but Marvelo not one to hold the pressure. Spends the burst and the super. Right,
okay.
One touch away.
Wow, amazing defense there from Marvelo. Blocking a better FD to buy that space back. Trade comes through. And even with the low damage from Bridget, he's still able to do it.
Yeah, off of one solid trade. Daze keeping the composure. They're able to get the pickup and now still alive. It's still in this. But that chance is starting to slip away more and more. Already under half health here. Just trying to desperately get out of Chipp's danger zone. Killing machine to get the hard knockdown. Marvelo still has burst. We might be going to a game 5.
Burst from Marvelo. He goes for the super, but he has the RC to keep himself safe.
I respect the maximum chip attempt. Is able to get the leaf grab. Oh, gets clipped, and we have a game 5 walking the dog too, just to let him know.
That last RC to simplify the combo was so sick too. Great decision making in these clutch situations.
Another game 5 proxy. All thanks to that gold burst.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Again, nice tick throw here. Setting up the yo-yo. Another throw. Baits out the burst. And might be able to close this out. No. Bear just... Never mind.
Wow.
I don't know what I'm talking about, chat.
Okay, quick trade. Another quick trade. He's actually going pretty heavily in Chipp's favor so far. Even with that extra hit adding up, it's still even on the life totals.
Yeah, but now burst is out of the way here for Daze. Is able to score the bear dive with Roger. Gets a clean pickup. Still going all the way into the corner as well. Now it's Marvelo up against the ropes, but is able to fight his way out.
Though. Marcy. Oh, he backed up there trying to wait for the bear dive. It never came.
Needs to be careful. Approach! And Daze is able
This
to
matchup
do
is that you can throw the startup of DPs here, so Kai's offense kind of naturally mitigates the threat of DP.
Chat, you got the Kai copy pasta? Now's the time to use it. Oh, here we go. Nice neutral jump into the JH. Gonna pick up with the JD. MFCR wanting to hold on to that pressure.
Don't worry, Chad. I had it the whole time. 2H starter. Look at the damage off of this.
Here we go. Ride the lightning. Low damage super, but it's going to get that hard knockdown.
Try to go for 5 feet throw. Unfortunately, whiffs. RC comes out. Is able to fast RC and does get the burst out.
Oh, but there's the 5D. All right, able to take the first round. The prayers are working in chat. Right, MFCR. Find a dash to the other side. Dany was ready with the 2P press. But he's going to run right into a flash kick. Cross up to the other side. Harassment with the back turn K. Cross.
And that is a round-ending decision there to go for that second cross-up.
Fireball, able to connect with the far slash. The use of heavy stunnage in neutral is interesting from Dany as well. But there we go. Throw beats out the DP. The burst finally comes out.
Jump. Sweep came through. Heavy stun edge. Yeah, and that returns you back to neutral here. So MFCR, another shot. Gets the same side mix.
Over the BRC. Had to spend the meter to save safe. Very nice JH situation again, but MFCR is always ready to burst there.
Finding knockdowns though, didn't quite get the RC, but the 5D actually does build just enough. First game so crucial here.
Like the checks with the 2Ps, again with the air fireball. But the PRC, heavy fireball PRC, so smart from MFCR to negate the fireball pressure that Dany was going for, and MFCR is going to be able to take game number 1. So let's see. I mean, I think Dany is playing this incredibly well here, but MFCR is just pulling out these tricks out of the hat, right? Like that fireball point blank with the PRC, able to not only allow him to get in pressure for free, but also shutting down that fireball game that Dany was going for. It's things like that that are allowing MFCR to take the edge.
The overhead too. I think another thing is honestly just mileage per hit, as we talk about a lot here in Guilty Gear Strive. Look at that, finds the overhead, does a good amount of damage, and leaves in a high-low mix-up situation. A guess for game with the super on the tail end here. MFCR is not looking to slow down.
No, not at all. Ooh, the trade there with the DP. Again, they're just trading back and forth here, but MFCR is finally able to secure that knockdown, and now Dany is being put into the blender. Heavy stun edge. Okay, get those plus frames.
Oh my god, the timing on that slide is just unbelievable.
Oh, but there's the run up close slash. Dany able to catch the backdash there. Lots of damage coming from this. Ooh, the TK ride, the lightning, very nice. There's the hard knockdown. Runs right in for the 5K, not even afraid of the flash kick. And a perfect 2. Dany gonna tie things up 1-1. Ooh, don't tell me we got another game 5 coming, Proxy.
Looking like it might be about that time. With how back and forth it has been, I would not be surprised at all to see this the rest of the night, to be honest.
I mean, they're fighting for a lot here. I mean, we are on the road to Combo Breaker, we're on the road to CEO, we're on the road to Texas Showdown, on the road to Evo. go, harassing again with those air stun edges. That's what you talk about, Proxy. Being able to throw those flash kicks or bait them out in situations like that. It is so key to this matchup.
Prince is still there, and we've known MFCR to not be afraid to be a hero sometimes here if he's feeling confident and thinks he has it in him. But there is an amazing backdash, just like Umisho in the set before the MFCR fell in. Dany doing a great job of showing off these weak points in the pressure from Leo, where you're able to backdash if you know it's coming.
Oh, but here we go, able to score the air hit, knockdown with the DP, goes for the OTG there, but Dany entering back with the DP of his own. Oh, great just block there, but still not close enough to get the punish. Sees right into the fireball. That shock state is applied. The backdash gets caught, makes MFCR burst to escape.
Dude, how many DPs has this guy landed?
Giving MFCR a taste of his own medicine. Go, heavy stun edge again, goes for the low. These air fireballs, I don't think I've seen a Kai use air fireballs as efficiently as Dany is. Now up 2-1 against MFCR.
And so low to the ground so often, I think, is the most standout thing, because a lot of people use the TK fireballs to pretty decent effect. He's throwing them really late on these falling attempts, not even like rising fireballs.
Yeah, absolutely. It is definite, and it's working. It's working. It is keeping MFCR on his toes with these approaches.
Yeah, it's all about making your opponent switch up their style, switch up their timing, and have to think about one extra thing. The fireball is one more piece of the mental stack.
Dany seems to be in full control right now. Able to break the wall and take the round with a perfect, now sitting at set point.
Oh, one interruption there. Heavy fireballs in neutral have not been working out for any of our Kais that we've seen later in this bracket, but that's a great DP reaction.
What a DP! You want to talk about a DP reaction, and there's the reaction to the DP as well. Ride the lightning. We are taking you for a ride to the corner and through the wall. Oh, there we go. 2K2D, ride the lightning, and that is going to be it.
Dude, Dany, one of the first people to be able to...
There were 4 left, Proxy.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, rolling right underneath the burst. Umisho did not come to play. Came to win here. Dave's Ex Machina sending you through the wall. Q able to block all of that? Unbelievable. But can't block for too long. The defense does crack. Was not able to find a way to escape.
Tap dust. That little extension, as you always do. Rolls underneath, corners themselves.
DRC straight into the overhead, full confirm. Unreal.
Absolutely. Her control of the character is just absolutely ridiculous, but that's a great backdash.
All right, here we go, 2P. PRC backwards tries to go for the double shimmy there, but not going to quite work.
Yeah, double shimmy notwithstanding against the character with this good of buttons here. Comes out, Aims to take the shot instead. Is going to run up and be aggressive.
Oh, but there we go. The great equalizer with the Mortabato. Able to close out the round. SQ going into this one with full burst on deck. That is definitely going to give them a little bit of an edge over Umisho, especially because of Happy Chaos's weak defensive options, and you can see it suffering now in the corner. But the burst is spent. Aggressive, trying to keep Umisho locked down. There we go. Windshield wipers putting you through. Oh, the 5D though. Not the 5D into the taco.
Tries to go for it again. Good evasion there from SQ. PRC backwards just to be evasive. And takes the kill. That's going to be the first game to SQ.
Good start here for SQ and a pretty strong performance. But we saw this before, right? Umisho is no stranger to making these comebacks. So we're going to have to see, what is she cooking? I love the name, Scott the Waz. Squat the Waz.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, interesting. Umisho taking to the skies, not pressing a single button. Did not want to get caught in the air and sent all the way to the corner, but SQ again studying that burst very early. Seems to be a pretty common theme when people play against Umisho is spend the burst early, right? Do not allow her to get that momentum started.
Yeah, not only just because of her prowess on offense, but just because of Happy Chaos themselves, right?
Absolutely. Now SQ, her back is up against the wall this round. BRC into land 5D. That's kind of disgusting.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, the classic far slash whiff gun. And Impurus Club coming through with a big raid. Thank you so much. I hope your stream went well, and you guys are just in time for our top 4. Just in time for this Deus Ex Machina to send SQ through the wall.
Okay, do the little dash cancel. Just make sure you're closing up after the close slash there. Backs it up as far as possible and makes that entire sequence after the RC completely burst safe. Another one of the unsung powers of Umisho on this Happy Chaos and just all Happy Chaos players anywhere. This character is so unbelievably difficult to burst against if you have the presence of mind to be spacing your combos correctly.
It's both of these characters too, right? Both of these characters are an absolute nightmare when it comes to bursting. It feels like they just have canned in burst bait combos more so than anyone else in the cast.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Here we go. Ooh. Gets the run up throw. 2S, OTG. A little bit of a shimmy there as well, just trying to see what Umisho wanted to do. Counter hit close slash. I don't even think SQ was ready for that one, actually. Did not get much off of it at all. Instead, Umisho is going to take that missed opportunity, the one flinch and misstep to send SQ through the wall and take the lead in this round.
Oh, burst in response to the YRC. Another one of those options we've been seeing all day today.
Oh, but the whiff, the JP on the IAD there, making Umisho think they were going to have to block, landing into throw. Classic stuff there from SQ. The JP again, just such a solid tool for Ram to really box out the opponents in the air. Mortabato sent through the wall. Oh, there's the back.
Anti-air definitely did not go the way she was envisioning there.
There's the run up throw. Burst to maintain this pressure in the corner. Another throw. Neutral jump has 2 bullets left, but does get tossed back. And SQ is going to go up 2-1 now here against Umisho.
And Umisho, at this point, guaranteed locked in 100%. Bet all your channel points is going to be taking game 4, and we're headed to a game 5.
Is that where you're betting?
Easy peasy.
Trying to pregame before Evo?
Listen, I know what I know, and I know that almost every set tonight is a game 5 barn burner. So I'm expecting more of the same here.
Oh, but there's the 5D. The classic Happy Chaos 5D. K2D actually gonna get the knockdown there with the 2D. Just strolls on up leisurely for the throw. Rolls on through, reloads the bullets, taking the time. Actually just completely avoids the Mortabato. SQ did not want to whip that, so had to spend a full 100 meter, but gets it right back with the gold burst.
Now remember when we were counting down rounds that were won by SQ winning off of gold burst, windshield wipers into winning the round? We're at 3 now.
Yeah, we're at 3. That's it's kind of strange, but you know. SQ's gold burst game, pretty damn good tonight. Those Umisho's corner pressure game and corner combo game here, nearly taking the round with that super. Just needs one more interaction. Focus, acts like an RC pretty much, and the 5D is going to catch SQ with the perfect Umisho. Trying to make your wish come true, Proxy, and take us to a game 5. Oh no, punch all the way back into the other corner, and still has time to get the super. Catches the backdash with the gunshot. Again with another gunshot. Didn't even need to do the super here. Just does it for the style points. We are going to game number 5.
Sorry to leak the script and make it not. I promise that this next game is not on the script.
Feels like that scene in Robin Hood, Men in Tights, when they're doing the archery. Everyone pulls out the script. Chat's also too young to know that.
You are just on a banger streak of references too old for the...
I'm sorry, History of the World Part 2 just dropped, man. I'm on a Mel Brooks thing. Alright, there's a throw.
Sword. Both swords on. Umisho tries to get away, air throw.
All right, chat, I see you. Here we go, the RC. Rolls through the Mortabato. That is tactical.
Oh, no bullets. Oh, all the bullets.
All of them, every single one, a full clip. But it doesn't matter. We're going into set point now for Umisho. The 6P, just a headbutt. Bang, bang. Gets them with just the raw gunshot there. Not even in the steady aim. Oh, trying to throw out that 2K. Nearly actually hit. The SQ is able to land the overhead. Needs to make this opportunity count. There's the burst. Not able to get in time through the gunshot, and the clone blocking the way. Oh, but not able to get a full confirm off of it. Down to the wire. BRC again. These shimmies. Umisho is just moving everywhere. There's the YRC. Presses the far slash. Rushes in.
SQ plus everything.
Please
Umisho
burst SQ.
back,
Oh,
back on the offense.
Windshield wipers.
4
That's 4
rounds. 4 rounds have been gold burst, wiping the windows.
Again. Oh, but there we go. Umisho again with the tactical roll. Super focus. Has plenty of bullets to work with here, too. There it is. 5D. One more mix could decide this.
Really could come down to this. Gets to jump over the 5D. Wait a second here.
Gets the tick throw. OTG straight into the gun. The gun, the sword, excuse me. She's a shooting character. It's the same thing.
Now again, burst is available for Umisho here. Not afraid to burst on defense. There's the gold burst. It's dealt with.
Oh, but the whip throw. Burst immediately comes out. Once again, we are down to the wire. Final hit is going to decide this, Proxy. The air.
Oh my god. And Umisho laid a clone and immediately gets sliced down the X.
Duel 1.
Geo versus Kai.
I
Daze
think-
says, hold up, let me go back to the old me.
This is a really fun, even-ish match, I think. I'm excited to see this. Good throws so far here from Daze. Gets another one.
Hey, first round, nearly cleared out. Gets the flip kick there and the knockdown. Nice, backdash BRC to escape, but runs right into the 6P. Wait, did it? It just said punish on, oh, reversal and punish, okay. That confused me. Stun edge. Again, just trying to keep this pressure up in the corner here. Oh, and the 6P perfectly placed there from Daze, utilizing the flip kick also to change sides easily. Harassment with the close slash. Gonna be able to break the wall with the roundhouse kick as well.
Garcia is smart, tries to go for 2S the second time, puts the elbow out. Flip kick comes through and finds the counter hit. Look at the meter too. This might be it. RTL, I think, does it.
No, not quite. RTL is a very low damage super. Surprised we didn't go for, honestly, I mean, even Dragon Install in that situation, or maybe Sacred Edge, but was still able to close out the round. That's what matters. Being through the stun edge there. Plus frames? Who cares about plus frames when you have a DP? Trade in the air. That trade is actually going to push Dany back into the corner. Gets caught by a really tall hitbox there on the far slash. Spinning dog kick is going to score a hard knockdown. Daze is in a very strong position to take this round and take game number 1. And I love that, the PRC into the DP. Great stuff. So Dany is playing this well. It's just that I think Daze opting to go for Geo, recognizing that Dany likes to take to the skies a lot, especially like the jump H in the corner is a big thing that we saw a lot from Dany throughout his sets. And Geo having PRC going straight into DP is a really good way to shut that option down and get a lot of reward for it too. Right. Trying to go in. Nice 6P placement there from Dany. Direct clear.
Dude.
Dash stun dipper. Baits out the burst also with the heavy stun edge.
Could have been way worse though. Good way to survive that.
dash up. Dany being so patient, not willing to contest here with a press. Does not want to get caught by that counter hit. There it is. Finally, the 6P comes out. Udre arc in, but not able to get something started. DP's going to get tossed. Yeah, and there it is right there again, right? Dany is consistently going for a neutral jump, JH, whenever he suspects either like maybe a low or a throw coming in.
It's fun to hear from Daze. Really putting in an immense amount of work. Is able to find the throw a couple times in a row, but that's a great jump back from Dany.
Over the BRC, 6P as an answer. Just blocks coming through. Harassing with the plus frames, but this time, Daze was ready for it. Recognize that Dany likes the DP on those plus frames here and is going to close out this round here with the spinning dog kick. Ooh, and there we go. 6B catches the spiral arrow. Has his corner positioning. Just needs to maintain this lockdown. I like that backing up as well to give Daze the illusion that they can escape. Covering many more options and going to cover a lot of that health.
Dude, with that, even with the plus frames, really in trouble. This not too consequential off of this one. Has burst. BRC out of the corner, finds the air-to-air.
Yeah, it was a little too far away though for that 5H, but the stun dipper is going to be enough to close it out and tie it up 1-1. We might have another Game 5 on our hands, Proxy. Whew. Forgive me, chat. I need a drink of water. All right, here we go. Jumping right into game number 3.
Back up and back on the sticks here. Yeah, Daze starts 99 seconds. He's gonna start with the 5K, that little micro dash up with the 5K. I love the block there from Dany, though. Very respectful to start.
Heavy stun edge, gets the 6P into the RC, goes for the full DP. Unfortunately, was not able to pick up the combo there. That was good routing from Dany, recognizing that the shock state was on, so you can get a combo after a DP in that situation, but just wasn't able to pick it up. And now Daze gonna capitalize on that drop here. Spinning dog kick through the corner, nearly dead.
Goes for bar 2. Able to close it off of that one little hit. Daze trying to go up 2-1 right now. Still has access to the burst and is able to find the frame trap early on.
Yeah, and the plus frames, backdashing a lot also, kind of giving up the turn, even though they're getting those spiral arrows on plus, because they are looking out for that DP from Dany. Nice press out, aggressive burst. Ooh, but a nice JS actually narrowly avoids the DP. Stagger pressure there onto the 2S. Dany had to burst. 5D, get some extra juggle on that so you can get the dash cancel confirmed. A lot of damage on deck. Slides on in, straight to the RC, 5D again. Dany loves to go for the 5D after the RC and is able to secure the round as well.
Yeah, super strong meaty 5K dash 5K is a really exceptionally good OTG situation that you can kind of use as a cover all in these mix-ups.
Absolutely, but Daze does not care, just going on in here again, putting Dany into the corner. DP has been Dany's best friend to escape these situations, but this time just goes for a neutral jump air dash, and it's going to work out here and allow Dany to start establishing this pressure in the corner. Oh, the Foudre arc actually hits, excuse me, the Dire Eclair. On the combo immediately into the spinning dog kick. Still not enough to kill though, even though Daze was sitting at 100 meter when they used it.
Okay. He's gonna get bursted away.
What a
Huge orbital hitbox. Oh, and a DP of her own to respond. Daze doing a great job taking the lead now.
But Dany is still playing out of his mind right now with the king of honesty, Mr. Kai Kisuke. But this could be the last stop of his run, because Daze is looking to close this out and move on to Umisho, who is waiting in losers finals.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Look at this harassment again. The way that Dany utilizes the air stun edge, also alternating between the different angles from the heavy and the slash version.
Okay, great timing on the jump out there. Was completely able to make that normal whiff. Dash up for the throw and gets immediately blown up. Has to burst, wants to get the space back out.
RC, a little bit of a hesitation there too. Dany was trying to bait out the burst, but not quite able to do it. Pick up, yep, and we get the wall stick. Gonna DP here, wants to hold on to that meter. Extra meter on that positive bonus is always nice, especially for a stun dipper. Dany able to secure the round. Hard knockdown, thanks to the roundhouse kick. DPing through the 5H. Alright, there's the RC. We're good, chat, don't panic. Sent through the wall. 2K2D.
That train 5S, not going to get much for it. RC break out. Tried to go for the bait there. I think that Daze was expecting Dany to try and go for a YRC or some kind of big defensive option. Doesn't quite happen. Dany able to hold on to it. Pushes us to another game 5.
Game 5s galore here at TNS tonight. You love to see it. So far in top 8, we have had 3 game 5s, and this is our 4th one.
People just want to play more sets.
I
More
don't blame
games.
you.
More XP.
More Guilty Gear is always good. Dany starting off hyper aggressive here, already squeezing the burst out of Daze. RC to the 5D yet again to get that dash cancel confirmed. I love the routing that we are seeing from Dany here.
A little bit backdashes in a row too.
Ooh, but the backdash this time is going to get caught by the far slash. Gio is so good at chasing down those backdashes. Her far slash was basically built for it. There we go, Daze. Now on the verge of being eliminated here. Dany at set point, but gonna get a nice 5K confirmed.
Oh, was looking for the throw in that situation too, but a ripped tech, as we always say, is very risky in this game.
Oh, the 6B is gonna whip. Again, getting caught on those back dashes. That is really where Dany is suffering in this matchup. Because look at the reward that Daze gets off of those situations. A hard knockdown and a positive bonus here. Right, the lightning bit doesn't have the meter to cancel, just a smidge away from being able to close that out with an RC. Oh no, JS instead of JH. That had to have been a missed input there. And now here we are, final game, final round, chat.
Yeah, I think it's down to the final. Far slash gets DP'd on the attempt at a frame trap here. Takes out the full elbow as well and finds the hit to get the burst.
I love that, going up with the JS, falling down with the JH. Such a good tool here for Kai. He's gonna connect, fully charged 5D. Should be able to get the wall break here. Not enough to kill though. I don't know, maybe the DP would have been enough. But we are in a very strong position, working on a perfect. What a backdash. And Daze is moving, blows through the air stun dipper.
Oh, and tap
Stun edge.
does,
Stun edge,
dude.
Reno,
Tap.
$222 in the match, Reno. Let's get that even higher. All right, exclamation point match Reno in the chat. We still have time.
As always, and do a best to fight out for the lion's share of this bot. Is going to break the wall already with Dany.
Oh, but he's going to throw the DP attempt, and this is not a good start for Dany. Umisho taking round number one, excuse me. And the 2S whiffing the gunshot, bro. Hold up.
Looking to even up as fast as possible here. Potential one-touch game. Gets the air-to-air. I'm not sure how much you're going to get off of this, but does have good damage and has the meter as well. And there's that spending of the meter.
5D. Oh, PRC tries to go for a close slash there, but it is going to whiff, and Dany is going to be able to secure a round, answering back.
Okay.
Up against the wall, Curse is on deck. There's the 5D again, but no confirm afterwards from Umisho. Interesting. DP out of the corner to escape. And 60 Animal coming through with a $15 direct contribution to the match arena. Thank you so much, saying, fellow Kai bros, please join me in prayer. Well, Dany is here in your prayers, fighting really hard here. Had to spend the burst to stay alive. Umisho is still sitting on it, and the ride the lightning. Oh no.
Could have been Dragon Stall.
Could have been Dragon Stall. You are right.
Sorry, I'm bitter. 1-0. I just want it to be good.
That was really unfortunate there from Dany. Dany banking it all into one hit confirm, but it did not pay off, and Umisho is going to go up in game number one. Yeah, look, the difference between a sick confirm and a devastating loss is it's just it's a needle. That's how thin it can be sometimes. Great K2D, just harassing with that proc.
And finding that knockdown off of that pressure is able to actually snowball into getting the burst. There's the throw. Now in the corner is able to just wake up with 2K, go underground.
And there we go, Deus Ex Machina. Freedom of calm. Dany just on the back foot here, again up against the ropes. Counter hit, 2D, mortal counter. This is, oh, actually not going to be devastating there. Instead, Umisho goes for an interesting reset mix-up, and it does pay off, is able to break the wall.
Yeah, and I mean, any situation where Happy Chaos is able to end up in positive bonus is a devastating situation for sure here. Even though Dany did have center stage control for the most part. They'll take the corner now. Burst is still available for Umisho.
Oh, a little too far away to get the 6H pickup. And the forbidden air dash there with the BRC JP. Umisho is going to close out this round as well and close out game number 2 with a 2-0 lead.
All right, let's see if Dany's going to be able to be the one to follow the script, or if Umisho is going to be the one to finally make some creative adjustments. To take some creative liberties, I think is what I was trying to say.
Whew, all right. Dany definitely gonna need something to bring this back. Beating Umisho was hard enough, but beating Umisho 3-0, now that is a tall order. Here we go, 2K2D, rolls forward, classic confirm here.
Dude, the shockingly high percentage DPs here from Dany continue to ring true. There's the 6P as well. This guy he is not interested in bird watching. Never once. He said, I'm scared of him.
So, oh, wow, just that 2K. 2K is still such a strong tool. Lets him bounce off the wall and just forces him to block the gunshot thanks to that curse being on deck. Oh no, and the clones are gonna take the DP. No RC actually. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong bar. But there we go. Ride the lightning, has to RC. Oh, and is still able to take the round. Dany not down yet. Is going to crawl as far as he can here. There's the burst. Umisho just taking the time to reload a bullet here at a time. There's the burst. Trying to find the in, but runs right in to the 2K.
Oh, he's going to try and replenish some resources rather than trying to spend the bar. Umisho might end up regretting this one here as the flip kick comes through and pressure continues in the corner.
Oh, and it's out of bullets here. I have to wonder if maybe that was a missed input. Maybe he wanted focus and then super, right? I think that's what it was. I think it was focus into super, but accidentally got 2 focuses instead.
I think that almost always is the error for sure, because there's no way you're trying to go for double focus. So yeah. 2 games to 1. Dany said, listen, we have to follow the script. I need one more game. Spot me one more, and then we'll play the last one for real.
So Dany finally getting a point on the board. Is he going to be able to do it?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, okay, I see, Chad. You can't super when your concentration is in the red, so we needed to get the full
I didn't know it was in the red.
Back. Yeah, I didn't notice that either. But you know what I did notice? I did notice the $25 direct contribution to the Matcherino from Herguaf. Thank you so much for the support.
Oh my god, and Dany just honestly not really having much of an opportunity to fight in that round. Umisho gonna try and put it away on one more round.
Oh, rolls through right into the burst though, but takes the time to summon the clone.
+4, had to spend the burst afterwards.
Nice pick up, coast to coast. Oh, trying to go for that 2S. Nice stop there from Dany, stopping early, forcing the 2S to whiff and getting a nice punish with the stun dipper. Now has this corner pressure. Whoa, did the 6P whiff there? That looked like 6P whiff.
They one round apiece now. Catches. God, what a catch there with the flip kick raw. It's going to build just enough meter to have 50 for the next touch here if Dany so chooses. And we're going to go straight into the slide.
But the burst comes out immediately. Leans back into the gunshots. But Dany does not need to overextend in this situation. Is unfortunately going to get caught backdashing. Patience here. Burst finally comes out into the regular stun edge. And the stun dipper hits the clone. Oh no, not like this. No. No super? Hold up. That was a misinput. There is no way Umisho wanted that jump.
Didn't have the bar. Didn't have the bar. 2-2 in games. How does it keep happening?
That is crazy. That is crazy. But we are down to game 5 again. No, there was concentration and bar there. There definitely was. There was both. Unless I'm seeing things.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Gotta go back to check the tapes.
Got me second guessing my whole life. Air to air connected. Nice block. Gets the poke. Only gets the fireball for it.
2K 2D is going to land. Here we go. We're going to get the super this time. Focus straight into super. Secure that hard knockdown. Rolls through. That is going to be the round closed out. And Umisho, she is once again sitting at set point.
This is where Dany gets his power up. This is where everyone has been receiving their power ups all day today.
6P sent through. Oh, and there we go. BRC forward tries to roll through. Dany with a good defense, but the defense does not last very long. Taco is going to connect into the focus.
Oh, that quick slide. Here we go. Opportunities don't come as often, but here we go. YRC is blocked. Forces the burst.
Oh, the 6P right into the gunshot there, and Umisho takes it 3-2 over Dany, moving on to grand finals.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the one to set themselves. All right, let's get it. Grand finals.
I heard we use AI for that now, Proxy. All right. Oh man, SQ just immediately ruthless on the offense, starting things off. And also just trying to take this first round decisively too. Marvelo not doing a whole lot of damage, a little too much scaling there at the end.
Oh, crazy blocks in the first two mixes there, but the third one always seems to be the one to get him. But that is still going to be the touch from SQ to get ahead on the round and manages to hold on to the burst as well. So bursting super early here will be amazing for SQ, given the opportunity.
Oh, but there's a clean jump in from Umisho. SQ is going to burst, trying to halt that momentum in its track. Nice harassment with the far slash as well. Get some extra space with the 5D. Make sure you can break that wall nicely with as much damage as possible. A clean 70% combo.
Goes for close blast instead of the throw when they see the BRC. SQ making another great decision here, but Umisho, pressure's on. Nice tech.
I love the SRC there into the JH. Even with the IBFD, it didn't matter. SQ was still able to maintain that pressure, taking game number 1 here in grand finals against Umisho.
And that tap dust, once again, putting in the mileage.
I mean, Umisho has had a difficult run so far, right? These games just taking them to the limit with Dany. And also taking it to the limit with SQ in winners finals. So we'll have to see.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
The dash up 2K to beat out far slash that round start. Interesting decision there from SQ. But again, with this mentality of being hyper aggressive against Umisho's Happy Chaos.
throw though. Dash cancel afterwards here. Max meter for SQ is going to wake up with the super, but has the RC.
Just JH, gunshot after gunshot. 5D is going to make the connection here. Rolls into the corner. That was so smart of Umisho, pushing closer and closer to the corner, making SQ think, all right, my back's about to be up against the wall, but then with just enough space, rolling right in.
Ooh, good recognition of the distance there. Was able to throw the sword to get the Oki back up. Gets the throw afterwards as well.
All right. RC. Windshield wipers. It's enough to break the wall. If SQ can secure this 2-0 lead, that is going to be so valuable. And starting things off strong here, pushing Umisho all the way into the corner and getting the burst out. Now you just cannot allow Umisho to escape. And escape she does.
Instantaneously with the roll. So real quick here. I like that last second little IED to keep the pressure on all the way to the corner. Oh, and Umisho presses something.
Oh, but the IAD back, JS. Going to be a nice confirm. There it is. Gamma Ray taking us to game number 3. SQ up 2-0.
And coming from the winners as well. So this has the potential to be the final game here. Umisho might end up getting 3-0'd in this grand final set if SQ can keep it this solid for one more game.
And Sir Baiken Gaming coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. I hope your stream went well and you are just in time for grand finals here at TNS. SQ up 2. Umisho hasn't gotten a game on the board yet, but is sitting in loser side. And here we go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, starting things off with the clone right off the bat. An interesting change of pace here from Umisho, but is going to be able to secure a knockdown. The back for the throw. SQ so ready for it. You see immediately into that 2S. And SQ, these IAD backs, proxies, IAD backed S have been so good.
At first, you choose to use it here. Or is it time for another Gold Burst Windshield Wiper?
The Gold Burst Windshield Wipers have been absolutely insane, but instead, the Rekka is going to connect PRC forward to close up the round. SQ is at tournament point and still able to hold on to the burst.
One more interaction here. There we go. That could potentially be all that it needs here. Obviously, the snowball can get rolling crazy fast here as Ramlethal.
Oh, what a IB, though. IB into a throw punish. Umisho taking control of the pace just like that, putting SQ in the corner. Deus Ex Machina for sure.
Okay. He still has the burst here. The YRC. For nothing. YRC responds, and there's a punish. No way.
But burst is now here on Umisho's side. This round still could go to either player, especially with Umisho sitting with 50 meter. Tries to go for the taco, but it is going to whiff. SQ just putting the pressure on. Look at that wrist gauge. There's the throw. Not enough.
Anything. Anything. 2K beats the burst on the 2K. SQ.
SQ with the 3-0 victory over Umisho here in Grand Finals. 220 players